Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back into Friday Night RODDCAR, race 8 of 12 here tonight at the historic World Center of Racing, Daytona International Speedway. Here with my co-commentator, Art. How we doing tonight?
I'm excited for RODDCAR Night in America. Not only are we doing 80 laps around Daytona in the best car on iRacing, we got a fantasy draft coming up after.
Absolutely. 24 people, so it's going to be Tim Tebow in round 2 as my starting quarterback. Well, we're looking forward to a fun night here with the guys. 80 laps of on-track action, 1 lap to set the grid, 1 green-white checkered as always. Fuel run should be right around 19 to 23 laps here this evening. And we will see who comes out on top at the end of it. Let's go ahead and get you right into the on-track action as qualifying is underway here this evening. Currently top of the timing charts is Matthew Zwack. Michael Cozy Jr. finishes his lap. Takes a huge jump and he'll flip over.
That's got to be concussion protocol.
Yeah, he'll be sitting out the rest of the night, but anyone else on a lap? RODDCAR rookie Brian Narvaret in the 999 machine will not have time to get a lap in. Neither will Lucas Plessel.
Where'd you see the R before the V there? It's not Narvaret, it's Navarrete?
Navarrete. My apologies. We've got a couple of newcomers here tonight. We'll monitor their progress throughout the evening and see how they get along in their RODDCAR debut. Randy Arms, a regular on this channel, he'll be the highest starting rookie. We'll be starting P10. Francisco Scaramuzzi will be starting P15. Zach Mitchell, P20. Corey Vernicht, P21. And then further on down the field to Brian Navarrete in the 42nd position. Got a full field here this evening. Some new faces, old faces.
Were you not taught to sound things out as a child?
No, I was not.
Scaramuzza?
Scaramuzza.
There's an A at the end of that, not like a Y.
Good for him.
It's not Scaramuzzi.
Scaramuzza.
I don't think.
Anywho, he can yell at me if it's wrong. But here we go. Let's go ahead and look at the championship standings as we come into tonight. Remember, this is a season-long points battle with one drop week. Matthew Zwack at the top, 204. Only one to cross 200 points. AJ Green, Michael Cozy Jr., Dean Clavitt, Mo Perry round out your top 5. And really, your top 7 all in contention. And then down to James Mendez, Tyler Duvall. They would need a lot of help going forward if they want to fight their way back into a potential championship-winning season. But we'll see how they make their progress throughout the night. But everybody has gridded up except for Matt Spalding in the 08 machine back in 25th position.
Go Brian.
I'm Brian. Well, you got a lot.
The immediate follow-up. I'm praying on Brian's downfall.
Wow. Anyway, you got a lot of work to do for your first start back in the 42nd position, but we will be sure to monitor how you do tonight. Got a good-looking paint scheme, 999, so we'll see you come out of it at the end of this thing. Matthew Zwack, as you just saw a moment ago, top of the championship standings. And he'll be on pole here this evening, so he's looking to pick up where he left off last week.
Got support for McQuiggan in chat. He won the LCQ. Can he go back-to-back?
We got Alex Linney making his return, too. He's going to start 19th tonight, so glad to see him back. Who are we picking to win tonight? Who's going to get it done?
I want to pick someone outside the top 20 in starting position.
While we're doing that, let's quickly get your race trends for tonight up on the screen.
I no longer want to pick someone outside the top 20.
The last 5 races, 4 different winners. Tyler Gary, the only repeat winner. 5 cautions on average in those 5 races, with the longest green flag run on average being 39 laps. So almost half a race we go, with 11 different leaders. The last lap of the caution comes at around lap 61, believe it or not. So a little bit different than what we're used to, with 34 lead changes on average over the last 5 races here. So expect a lot of action and some good clean racing up at the front. With that said, picks to win.
Picks to win.
Give me Michael Cozy Jr. down in P5. He needs a win tonight to get back in the fight, and I think he'll get it done.
Give me Michael P. Frisch. Show a little Puffer Zone love for once.
We'll be down in P23.
What he doesn't know is I just jinxed him.
I think there was a checkup right behind Harry Tiller. So I think the 88 of Mark Jorgensen Jr. has a little bit of front-end damage. Let's look out the back from Harry Tiller, see if we can get a better look here. Yeah, there was a checkup on that 4th row, so damage already for the 88 machine. As they sail off into turn 3 and 4 for the first time.
Has problems? Quicken's on the apron.
Looks like he might have some connectivity issues, and definitely issues early on for the 39 winner of the LCQ. Matt Spalding did not grid up. Will be starting from pit lane. He gets it rolling.
Blinking heroin. Oh, we might have 3 wide. Harry Tiller on the outside. He's looking.
Mark Jorgensen in the 88, not inclined to go with him this early in the race. Scott Warren pushing Zwack out to the race lead.
We got Dylan Driley in the back making it 3 wide. He's got help from Joe Swanson.
You know they work very well together.
There's help coming from behind. There's 5 2s in a row back there. I believe that's Lee Heron and Sean Rafferty with the wrong number.
And the 22 and the 222.
Too many 2s. I think the favorite thing I've seen so far tonight is Jaden Carter saying, "I sure hope Jay Jettas falls to pick 11."
Yeah, so remember, if you weren't here last week, if you're new to the league and what we got going on, fantasy football immediately after the race tonight. And last week's finishing positions were used to set the order, and we up here in the booth, we picked our guys to represent us. I ended up with 8 out of 24. Art picked somebody. They left due to a shifter failure. He'll be picking 19th out of 24th.
For some god-awful reason, the tower got picked too.
Yeah, you really hate to see that.
Corbin's just going to waste the 2nd overall pick.
He's taking Justin Tucker. He's going to like it. But very early on, we've seen what we've seen in the last 5 races, and that is some orderly 2x2. Not a whole lot of 3x3 just yet, although Harry Tiller's trying to get that started. And really kind of just a little bit of a deadlock right now. Leaving some decent space between cars. No one really pushing the pusher. And they're all making it through. But now we are 3x3 for 2nd, though. That 83 pushing that 69 pretty well. Joe Swanson maybe up into the wall. To work lap number 4 to the completion. It's Daniel Buttafuoco.
Car. Caleb Weekly all over the apron, still down there.
He's going to have to
Inside
back out
line
of it.
is scattering. Gets it woed up, not going to, come back up on track.
He will fall all the way down outside of the top 10, all the way down to 40th. But now, so we had some orderly 2x2, and it is 3x3 for at least 4 rows there. That inside line is the preferred one. Way further back to all of these guys, all the way back to Rod Flag in the 39th position. Still mourning the death of the Pac-12. His 3rd week in that all-black Cougarless paint scheme. college football returns tomorrow. It's a great time. Got a Michigan paint scheme out front. They will not be out front this year, though. I can guarantee you that. This is the iconic car track combination, you would argue, for RODDCAR. These guys are able to do exactly what they want to do with their race cars. And it shows with the 3x3 and pretty calm early on here. Every so often you throw some new guys in the mix, see what they got, trying to mix it up with everybody else. There's Randy Arms in the 108 machine. He's running right 3 wide middle, getting his first taste. There's Zach Mitchell, the 769 car. Culver Nicked, also inside the top 20 in the 12. Francisco Scara Musa, 23rd.
Took you a second, but...
And then Brian Navarrete back in the 41st position with Matt Spalding, who started from the pits. But it is 3x3. Let's go on board with one of the rookies, though not to this channel, and Randy Arms. See how he's getting on. Ooh, Scott Warren below the apron on the exit of 4. A little bit of swerving there from that 76. Joe Swanson maybe almost up into the wall there in that 71. A little bit of weaving back and forth, but everyone able to hold on to it for now.
There is He's the 108 car.
I believe I'm the 8 car, am I not? Or did I end up with 13?
I think you're 13.
I don't even remember, but somebody has the 8.
You're definitely mentally 13.
Inside line has about a car length advantage over the middle, and then another car length over the top, but Daniel Buttafuoco is charging back with help from Seth the Merchant. Much like the fantasy draft tonight, you got to have a strategy like this 43-car field. So, strategy will be important for everybody. You take a quarterback in the first round. Do you want to lead the race early on? You got to make, some tough decisions. You want to end up successful. Justin Tucker in the second round, I see no issues with that. If you don't get Travis Kelce, just don't even bother drafting a tight end. Just take someone off the practice squad.
Are you sure I heard Aaron?
Oh, man.
It was easy.
It was low-hanging fruit, I'll give you that.
And that's all you can reach for, huh?
But yeah, this is pretty much a deadlock right now. Really just everyone's just holding their fingers, hoping that they maintain it till green flag pit stops. We're about halfway there. Because right now, you're not really going to, if you're 4 or 5 rows back, you're not going to be able to break this. Unless you take it 4 wide, which, even though it is 3x3x3x3, I don't think anyone wants to make it 4 wide just yet. And really,
just push. I was going to say, just push the car in front of you into the car in front of him. Wreck everybody.
Really
Great strategy.
Yeah, outside the top 20, everyone else is a little bit more behaved. Back to Ricky Burbank Jr. Just some 2x2 and a lot of single file. All the way back down to 39 cars separated by 3.5 seconds. So they're all in the draft except for Caleb Weekly, who had an incident, had to pull out a line. Brian Navarrete, who that was honestly planned. He was just kind of staying out of the way. Joshua McQuiggan, who has blinking issues, connectivity issues, and then Matt Spalding, who started from pit lane. But right as we come back, we see the second car on the inside, Scott Warren below the apron. Outside line has fallen back a little bit. I'm telling you, Joe Swanson works well with his teammate. But he is swerving just a little bit more than probably those around him would want to see.
I don't think I'd want to see any swerve. I'm gonna need you to keep the car straight, brother.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah, I think they scared the majority of that outside line. They went from having a solid 5 cars tucked up together to 4.
Just see, he's hanging a little bit further off that 83 in front of him than those around
He's
him.
blinking.
To add insult to injury.
Ooh, they're wrecking.
Oh, there we go, right in front of the field. Martin Jorgensen Jr. up and over, and the whole field scatters. Zach Mitchell, welcome to RODDCAR. Let's see what happened here to the 88 machine. This looks like it kind of started on the bottom. I thought Scott Warren comes up, but it might be Zwack even. Let's take a look at this. Or does the 57 of DeMerchant come down? It looks like the 57's pinching really, really hard, trying to side draft, get Budafuco out in front. He's definitely lower than the 13. And I really can't see how Zwack would be at fault for that. He came up just ever so slightly. You look at it, he's right on the double yellow, and then he just barely comes off of it, but... And around they all go. And then Harry Tiller up into the wall as well. Let's see what happened here to the 69. Let's back this up. And then that shoots the 57 up into the 69 with some netcode, and then the track is blocked from there. Frisch is able to make it through this. A little bit of left rear damage. I got a little bit lucky with the netcode, but... Cole Vernicht, welcome to RODDCAR. He already had some rear end damage. Student driver on the back, and able to check up in time. There's some wicked netcode in there late. Alex Linney, Lee Heron, Andy Arms, they're all involved. Let's take a look here. Got Scare saying he was hit under the yellow. Oh boy. Oh man. See, if you had a number on the car, that wouldn't have happened. Let's do this real quick. Let's add a fast forward. Gotta get this fixed so we can look through the wrecks more efficiently. And there you go. All the problems are solved. But in all of that, Scott Warren wins the race off pit road. Matthew Zwack set the Merchant, Daniel Budafuco. Looks like Travis De Leon and Zach Scare stayed out, so they'll only have a couple of laps before they need to pit.
I was doing Tower's job for him.
Oh boy, what happened to the tower?
He knows see car good.
Let's go talk to the Pit 3 gang, and there's a bunch of guys in there. Let's get their word on it. Here with Pit 3, Corey, Vernicht, Frantz, Cisco, Scara, Musa, Mark Jorgensen Jr., Ross Corlett, Zach Mitchell. What in the heck happened on that one? There was a lot of cars involved. What did you guys see?
It's all right in front of me.
Well, I saw
I was driving
nothing
good,
behind it.
and then I wasn't.
Just
It was-
came up in front of me, and I tried to brake to avoid it, got piled into, and that was the end of it.
Tell you what happened, Max. Corbin saying fucking netcode. The motherfucker's blind. Them guys on the bottom got all kinds of stupid, and I was aimed towards the outside fence.
Yeah, it was driving good, and then it wasn't though, right? That's the general.
I mean, that's what we're coming. That's what we're saying. I mean, it was driving good till it wasn't.
right.
Yeah.
I don't know what y'all are talking about. I didn't see a wreck at all. I missed everything. So
You're sitting P11. You're having a good time right now. Butler on the front of that car. Didn't
How
even
did-
notice it. Butler.
How did I get in the wreck and I ended up ahead of you?
I don't know.
Love the Aussie representation though. Need more of that. You about got run over. I can't lie to you. I'm looking at you right now.
Yeah,
Under yellow almost got run over.
I know. I'm like, we're under yellow. Why are we going so fast?
Welcome to RODDCAR, bud. You'll learn.
That's right.
Which side are we picking, boys? Which side are we picking?
All right. Well, I'll let y'all figure that out. Good luck.
All right, mate.
Yep.
get it.
In the words of Mark Jorgensen Jr., it was driving good, then it wasn't. Dean Clavitt, which is one of the most basic paint schemes of all time, represents us so well week to week.
I just want to say, I've had cars driving good, then had run-ins with Mark Jorgensen. And then it did not drive good after that.
Hey, we come back in a month if you want it. We finish this season out the next 4 races, and then we're back in the car. Well, I'm back in the car, but you do what you want.
Maybe.
I'm running for a title.
I remember I side drafted Mark a little too close. That man said no and wrecked me. Like,
I don't want you
I
close
can't
to me
use
either.
Just
I'm glad we're in a virtual booth, because if you're standing next to me, I'd be, I don't know.
you'd look small. That's the only reason you don't want to be next to me. You'd look small.
What it looks like everyone did come in under that second lap, even the guys that stayed out the first time around. They wanted a bonus point, didn't get it, so everyone is on the same fuel strategy here. Pace car is off. Scott Warren in control of the field. And we are back under green. 43 cars, all on the lead lap, all on the racetrack. Love to see it. Is that Joe Swanson jumping out of line?
RB3 wide.
That is just outside the top 15. He's bringing the 13 of Garrett Delph with him, and never mind. And he'll drop back down in line. You should at least get up to speed before making it 3 wide. Get to the back straightaway at least. Then you can do whatever you want. Look at this.
There he goes again.
Got the Altus boys in that second row. Michael Cozy Jr. on the low side. Set the Merchant on the high side. 76 with a little bit of an advantage. Rod Flag trying to get up there. Well, a little bit of front end damage as well, but nothing too severe. And is that the 15 machine of Ryan Oates, the Pizza Ranch machine. The winner this season, going 3 wide. Ball State. Oh, Joe Swanson into the wall! Mark Jorgensen involved again. They somehow bounce off of each other and keep it straight. Car still driving all right. Maybe a lot of damage to the back of that 71. Way out at the front. And we're wrecking! What in the world? That was just wrecking down the entire back straightaway. There was one incident, then we see Zwack way below, and then, my goodness. It's like Zwack.
Everything was fine, and then it wasn't fine.
We go back, Mark has saved it, so they save it way in the back, and then it ends up being Seth the Merchant that gets shipped here.
Oh no, Cozy. There's, I guess, bad bump to Scott Warren.
Oh yeah, Scott Warren gets shipped up the hill into Zwack. And then he just hits him again. And then they're just all over the place. Trying to save it. Beating and banging, and around they go. Harry Tiller into the wall. The 12 machine. He just noted it. Ball State. Corey Vernicht. Welcome to RODDCAR. So all the rookies finding out what this is really all about. Guys piling in. Who was that late? They couldn't slow down in the grass. That was Sean Rafferty. I don't think he hits anybody, though.
Sorry, Mom.
With that, there is just nowhere to go. James Mendez involved, Michael Frisch, Robert Colgan up there. There's Harry Tiller. He probably gets the worst of this. I think he ends. Yeah, he goes directly to pit road. Blown motor. Ross Corlett. He almost makes it through, get turned. There's Ryan Oates, Alex Linney, Jacob Roth. That is Zach Mitchell, not able to check up in time, drives right through the 69. Jeremy Cootie just misses it, and that's a lot of cars involved. That is certainly a lot. Let's check out what happened to James Mendez. He's running the Barbie car again. Yeah, ooh, if you're... Oh, that's a tough one to take if you're James Mendez, most likely. Probably should have checked up a bit later than that.
I wonder if these guys have considered just not wrecking.
But Matt Spalding is shown as the leader for some reason. Don't believe that's accurate. It's Daniel Buttafuoco. Let's go talk to James Mendez.
Haley's 25th.
How we doing, homies?
Surprisingly, I had no damage from that, which is a huge W, but I've been involved in both of the wrecks, which is not fun.
You still sit P16 right now, but yeah, 2 for 2 on avoiding, or not avoiding the wrecks. A little bit of damage to the front end. It's not the Barbie car, that's Zach Scare that ran that last week. That's the Taylor Swift car. My apologies.
Yeah, we, like I said, we wanted to run this. I think it's the same scheme as the 87, but, you know, I'm more competitive in this car, so a little bit more fun.
Yeah. You got Jonathan Amodio in the booth with you this evening, or in pit 1, making his return tonight. He's got some battle scars already early on as well.
It's probably minor. I think I've avoided both of them. That's why I've been hanging in the back. That's still my plan, so, you know, later. I don't know when later is, but I'll figure it out when it gets down there.
Yeah, it's not lap 20, that's for sure, but I'm glad to hear both cars still in one piece, and I'll talk to you guys a little bit later.
I got a question for you, though, actually.
Okay.
I don't know what pick you are in the draft, but
Yeah.
with the news of you're only allowed to have one quarterback, what did that change in terms of your perception? 'Cause
You either panic pick in the first round, or you just wait till the last 3 to do it. It's kind of no in between, right?
Well, let's be honest. I think I had the 5th pick, but I was like, man, I can really get Mahomes and throw it off the board because, you know, you can just outscore everybody, right?
Right.
Now I can't because...
But, like, that's the thing, though. Mahomes, he's only sitting 1 week, and if he doesn't get injured, he's a top 3 QB regardless. You know what I mean? Like,
right, but if he gets hurt a game or two, you know, then you're like, well, and you need to win those games, you might have to drop him, which I think is kind of
yeah.
a great another record in real life.
No, it don't take much.
I don't know. We'll
so now
see.
I'm like,
It's like,
now
yeah.
I don't know what to pick. You know?
It's like, if
I'm
Mahomes
sure everybody
falls
else-
to me at 8, I don't know what to do. That's like right at 8. You know what I mean? Like, that's a tough one. Because that's right. Usually, he goes anywhere from like 8 to 12. I don't know.
I know. I mean, but you got to think, like, if
Because you literally lock up. I mean, it's either him or Josh Allen, right? Maybe Jalen Hurts is
Right,
top
but-
3. So,
yeah, but like I said, if they get hurt for 2 or 3 games and you need to win, you're done.
yeah, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Coming back to green. Good luck, fellas. We'll see how it plays out for the race and the draft. James Mendez is worried about his quarterback situation.
Why is he worried? Just take Sam Howell.
Looks like we have a departure. I believe it was Harry Tiller not checking his fast repair on that last wreck, and he is done for the night after he towed to pit road.
He did say good night, boys.
So that looks like that's what we got going on here. 42 cars still tentatively in the race. Ryan Oates still on pit road, so 41. Nope, Joe Swanson not in the mix. Mo Perry, so it's 40 on track, 1 on pit road. Don't know where Swanson is off to. And of those 40, 36 of them on the lead lap. AJ Green, your season opener winner at Atlanta. He's up to that 4th position. We work lap number 23. And Daniel Buttafuoco has been out front for a lot of the evening. Look at Sean Rafferty in the 222. Trying to make it 3 wide, except there's no car on the inside, so we're kind of broken up here a little bit. A little scattered. Got the inside line going way back, and all the way back to Garrett Delph, who'll lose the draft. So really it's back to Jacob Dunn in 33rd. With some lap cars, Jacob Rosseth, the Merchant. Looks like Joshua McQuiggan is also done for the evening. So the 2 wrecks in 20 laps have taken out a handful of cars.
Kind of surprising. It usually takes a little bit longer to at least speed drop it.
Well, I understand if you have the blown engine and you forget to, you know.
I mean, if you forget to take the fast repair, that's on you.
Right.
That's on you, my boy.
Yeah, but it's 33 cars in the lead pack. Somehow, some way, Michael Cozy Jr. to the point. Things definitely are a bit calmer in the front pack. Only 2x2 now, and even some single file just outside of the top 10.
The Astros got walked off by a player's first career home run.
The Astros are not, in fact, winning the World Series. Your biggest mover so far in this race is Jeremy Cuddy in the 24 machine. He's up 26 spots. The Mariners are going to win the AL West. The Astros and Rangers have been too busy beating themselves up. Mariners going to come in and take it late.
Rafferty, the only car on that high side right now.
Not getting a lot of help right now.
Still making progress, though. We're back to the 5-2s in a row. Sean Rafferty.
Sean Rafferty is listed as the 95, but we'll let it slide. Cubs are not winning the Central. They're a game out of the wild card. They're a game from losing the wild card, so you could just end up out of it so quickly. That's a terrifying prospect for like the Reds, Cubs, and whoever else.
The Astros have actually gone. We're now behind the Mariners.
That's tragic. No Central wild.
We're behind the Mariners, but we're only a game and a half back.
Not the worst place to
Rangers.
be.
Imagine locking the division like a couple months out.
Braves had the division locked up in May.
13 games over the Phillies.
The Phils, who will make a wild card, by the way, it looks like. Well, they might not.
Coming into the season, your New York Mets below the Washington Nationals.
The entire state of New York is in shambles. The Yankees are terrible. The Angels really are the worst team in Major League Baseball and have been for quite some time, though. It's an all-sports kind of night. Got college football on the brain. Playoff baseball's almost here. It's Daytona night in RODDCAR and in real life. Xfinity. We got 5 to go already. Oh, boy. Coming down to the wire for them.
I think everyone in baseball can be happy when the Mets are at the bottom of their division, the Cardinals are at the bottom of the division, the Yankees are at the bottom.
Cardinals are fun, though. They didn't have any, you know.
I don't like them.
Fair enough. But yeah, things have calmed down here. It's only 2x2. Everybody just trying to log laps, maybe get to green flag pit stops. We're already almost halfway at our caution estimate. We're not halfway into the race, so we get an average of 5 over the last 5 races. We're on pace to beat that here tonight. Unfortunately, Jaden Carter going to step down below the apron, let the field go by. As is Mo Perry. Shout out to the lap cars. Yeah, we have 30 cars back to Zach Scare in this lead draft. Jacob Dunn died. Well, what happened to him? I think we know what happened to him. Okay. Oh, he's done. Oh. Well then. This is a wild crash. I had to turn number 4. Let's take a look at it. Is that a wheel disconnection? Let's go on board.
He says a blank screen, so.
So he just decided to end it for himself rather than take out that small pack of cars. My goodness.
Does anyone else feel whoever wins the AL Central should forfeit their playoff spot?
He turned left for the homies, but hey, he's back out there, took the fast repair. He'll be back on the lead lap at some point. Still got more cars to wreck. Garrett Delph stays out of the way. Nine laps away from halfway. And about an hour and 20 minutes away from the second annual RODDCAR Fantasy Football Draft. Defending champ is yours truly.
Roger.
Okay.
You don't know ball. This man roots for Georgia.
Better.
Literally not. Oh, that.
Oh, we got to spin further back. The 22, Lee Heron, Alex Linney, Francisco Scaramuza. Yellow is out. They had gathered it up somehow. Let's take a look at this. Let's back it on up. Big damage to the front of that 185.
Ooh, there's just. What is that contact between the 80 and the 24?
Lee Heron, Caleb Weekly, Alex Linney all involved. So a little bit of net code to kick all this off. They're kind of swerving a little bit. They don't know which lane they want to be in. 80 goes down to the middle. They go back up, then back down into Jeremy Cootie, and then this should tell the story. Yeah, some net code there to the 22 machine. Up in front of Frisch. Frisch down into the 42. 185, nowhere to go. 3-car wreck. There you have it. So our third caution of the night. We were definitely on pace for our 5 average. Convenient caution, though, for those that want to catch the end of the Xfinity race. Maybe. Because they will be having a green-white checkered. Waiting on the pace car, looks like it's Michael Cozy Jr. Garrett Delph will go get a lap back. They might extend the yellow. They are about to take the green flag for their, I don't know what attempt they're on. I just tuned in. It's Trevor Bayne from Justin Allgaier, Austin Hill, Chandler Smith, Parker Kligerman, Daniel Hemrick, Sheldon Creed, Anthony Alfredo, and John Hunter Nemechek, your top 10 there. We should call this as they come back to the finish, shouldn't we, Art?
I mean, I can't even see it.
Yeah, fair enough. Get our chops at being better than Rick Allen. Pace car makes the hard left-hand turn for the Xfinity boys. Trevor Bayne, the control car in the outside lane, enters the Geico restart zone. They are back green. Pretty even start for everybody. Austin Hill, an immediate aggressive move, turns Trevor Bayne into the wall. Austin Hill, with an absolute clown show of a move, has entirely wrecked the field and destroyed Trevor Bayne. Maybe I shouldn't be a NASCAR commentator, because if I instantly just call one of the hottest Xfinity prospects a clown. What was that? Dude had no help, made it 3 wide, and hooked Trevor Bayne. And Trevor Bayne might have blocked. I'll need to see the alternate angle. But it's either Trevor Bayne blocking desperately or Austin Hill just too aggressive on the start. But Austin Hill will not Mickey Mouse his way into another plate win, so thank goodness for that. Can't. That man complains about being raced. John Hunter Nemechek's night is ruined. He's destroyed. They're really going to need to extend the yellow if they want to watch that back to the finish. Well, let's take a look here. Austin Hill restarted third right behind Bayne. Everyone's pushing the pusher. Oh, it was late from Trevor Bayne. Never mind. So Trevor Bayne blocking. Late block from Bayne causes the wreck there. Very aggressive from Austin Hill on the green white checkered. Ooh, that was late. That's why Trevor Bayne is not full-time. Hate to see it. You really do.
I will not accept Trevor Bayne disrespect.
That man did, in fact, hook himself from the lead of the race, though. It took out Austin Hill with him, though, so I'm okay with it.
Bayne will get an oil on the restart.
Bayne.
Corbin out here handing at faults to NASCAR drivers.
Like, very aggressive move there from Austin Hill, but Bayne was late on that block. But that man didn't even wait till turn 1 to take him 3 wide. Oh, Austin Hill plate track shenanigans. This, I mean, oh boy. You love to see it. Lights are off on the pace car here back in RODDCAR. Turning into the race like last year, where there was literally no cars left and they didn't know how to do it. There would be a lot of broke cars trying to win that race. Still plenty of good-looking cars in this field, though. 37 of them on the lead lap. They'll probably the first car 1 lap down. Field in control of Michael Cozy Jr. As they are not getting lined up on this restart pretty well. Outside the top 10. We are back underway. Nobody immediately making it 3 wide. They made it further than the Xfinity guys just did. So well done to them.
Talented.
Yeah, it's a more talented field. I'm picking Michael Cozy. Yeah, I'm picking Michael Cozy Jr. over Austin Hill straight up on a plate track.
I was gonna say the same thing.
2 by 2 down the back straightaway all the way through this field. All the way back to, really, Zach Scares, the first car single file, but that's not going to be like that for long. Ryan Oates says hello. He's a lap down. And he was the first car to make it 3 wide. Don't know why, but... And he's going to turn the 12. Puts himself in the wall.
I thought they were going to go around.
Keep it straight.
They really tried, though.
That was a textbook unnecessary move.
Unnecessary. 15-yard penalty.
Just over an hour away from RODDCAR Fantasy Football. I'm excited.
I can't wait to take Chubba Hubbard in the first round.
Chubba Hubbard. Honestly, that would have been a steal late in the draft if we actually had the original, like, whatever, how many rounds we had. That would have been a steal for somebody. That man did work for me last year. But now he only got 9 rounds, so I don't think he'll get picked up. Well, 24 teams is still very well made. Who the heck knows?
I'm pretty sure I've seen him get drafted multiple times in, like, mock drafts. Like, there's 24 teams. 24 teams, you're only allowed 1 quarterback, 1 tight end, 1 kicker, and 1 defense. No backups, no IR.
It's Jover. Listen, though, if you're the Kansas City Chiefs and you lose Patty Mahomes and you lose your quarterback, they're that good, though. Backup quarterback going to be just fine. Just drop Patty Mahomes, pick up the backup, you'll be good to go.
I would wheel Patty Mahomes out there in a wheelchair.
That got a little tight at the front there. A little bit of a miscommunication. Some contact made between, I think that was Scott Warren and Zwack, even.
Yeah, I think Scott Warren wanted to follow Cozy. Couldn't.
Now Cozy pushing Zwack. Almost contact between the 13 and the 76. Parker Kligerman lines up in second for his restart. About to call 2 races at once here.
I'm calling both games.
GOAT moment. Michael Cozy Jr. was pushing Zwack. Now he out front. Started 5th. He's been up front most of the night. The rookies are doing a very nice job. Zach Mitchell inside the top 10.
Randy Arms.
Brian Navarrete, 17th. Corey Vernicht. I don't know why I keep saying Cole. I have no idea. Despite that damage, runs 25th, and he is in the lead draft. Randy Arms is 27th with...
Oh, they've suckered him.
Zach Scare, Michael McElroy, a couple guys that he runs with.
He's hanging out with the ARS guys, and they've got him back here running off the pack.
You really hate to see it. If they want to wreck, they need to do it now for the Xfinity restart that's about to happen here. Caleb Weekly. He looked a little swervy, but he hangs on to it.
A little short.
The restart for the Xfinity. Vervinkt. Whatever. No one inside the top 10 has a win this season in the Xfinity cars except for Justin Allgaier, so you know what that means. We're doing all this for a Justin Allgaier win.
Doubt it.
As we've hit halfway here in the RODDCAR race. Matthew Zwack taking back the lead from Cozy. Did you even talk to Corey? Oh, we're wrecking! Mark Jorgensen Jr. goes around!
1 car?
Yeah, he got spun out of the top lane. Looks like that was maybe James Mendez in the mix there. Yeah, James Mendez hooks the 19 up into the 88. We stay green. 88, I think his day is done. That allows the top 2 to break away by about half a second. They will get run back down. The restart for the Xfinity. We'll call them both. Why the heck not? Single file at the front? Well, never mind. Cozy wants to lead this lap. He's going to side draft. Oh, contact between the top two. Cozy the lead. Budafuco's going with him.
No, he's going 3.
Budafuco wants to lead.
Dylan Dreiling wants to lead with Sean Rafford.
Justin Allgaier goes through the Geico restart zone. We are back to green. Parker Kligerman on his outside. 3x3 in RODDCAR. Dylan Dreiling way up top with help from Sean Rafferty. Big checkup on the outside line. That's Kaz Gralla getting shoved through the middle. Anthony Alfredo about got turned. 3 wide. Here comes the 10 machine. Bottled up. It's side by side for the race lead. Kligerman on the outside. Justin Allgaier on the inside. Outside line has no help. Sheldon Creed getting a big push from Parker Retzlaff. At the line this time, Michael Cozy Jr. beats him in a nail biter. Cole Custer through the middle with help from the 08 machine. Another caution. Josh Williams' car is destroyed. Josh Berry destroyed. John Hunter Nemechek even more wrecked. They're wrecking for last in the Xfinity race. Well done, gentlemen. The car almost completely on fire. And John Hunter Nemechek is on fire. How about that? Absolute clownery at the end of the Xfinity race. My goodness. Jeremy Clements destroyed. Josh Williams' night is done.
Did he at least park it right this time?
He is off the racetrack. John Hunter Nemechek really went out there with no rear bumper, only to get wrecked on the immediate restart. You gotta respect it. Outside line forming up here in RODDCAR. Big block from the 13. That opens the door for the 83. Dylan Dreiling to try and make a move. And he will get to the inside of Daniel Budafuco. Sean Rafferty hung out the dry after making the 3-wide move. Scott Warren moves down inside line, has the help and the momentum. Trevor Bain was wrecked again, so he's really out of it.
Is he ever really out of it?
Oh, he's definitely out of it now. This has broken the pack up a little bit after Mark Jorgensen Jr. got turned. We have really what could be considered 21 cars in the main pack. Back to Lucas Plessel. And even then, that's not really locked in. They're about 0.7 of a second away from Zach Mitchell in 17th, so they got to get organized. We're over halfway through a fuel run. Look at Caleb Weekly making it 3 wide there with Sean Rafferty and Kevin Spencer. 222 will come down. We got 2 organized lines. Alex Linney, the first car in no man's land. He'll get picked up by the second group, which goes all the way back to Ricky Burbank Jr. Then you got Garrett Delph and Matt Spalding. Francisco Scaramuza back in 35th with Lee Heron. And Jacob Dunn. Mo Perry in this group as well with the modifieds. Mark Jorgensen Jr.'s night is done. Jacob Dunn's night is done. Joshua McQuiggan's night is done, as is Joe Swanson and Gary Tiller. We are getting.
It feels like a lot of cars with this only being past halfway.
We got 39th through 43rd out of the race.
Usually that fast repair saves a couple cars.
We should see some guys start to head to pit road right around lap 53 to 55, 56-ish. Let's see who pulls the trigger and when. They only got 21 cars in this front pack, so not really going to be too dangerous if they can just be organized. They should handle it pretty well. But I'm almost guaranteed we'll lose probably 3 or 4 from this group of 21 if we can make it another 7 laps or so. We shall see. Catching some lap traffic though, 3 cars. And they will drop to the apron. A little sketchy for about half a second, but they make it through. It does impact the bottom line a little bit.
They're racing harder for 20th on back than they are for top 10 right now.
Yeah, everyone at the front, they are ready. They're preparing themselves for green flag pit stops, so it's all a matter of when they can't make it on fuel anymore. But those lap cars, the 3 modifieds, did kind of break up this pack and went from 21 to really 12 now.
Oh, we got 3 wide action here for about 20-some 30th.
30th?
I thought the 19 machine was going to go around.
This is more aggressive racing than anywhere in the top 15 right now. Not sure why.
That's what I'm saying.
But at the front, Dean Clavitt, yeah, he's not going to pick up this pack unless he gets a heck of a push here, but he's not even close to being hooked up with Zach Mistral. Kyle Bartles might drag the brake and let him back in line here. Not sure if he'll be able to do so, though. But Dean actually is gaining on that 79. And he is in the draft, but he's actually pulled away from Zach Mitchell. He's going to need help from Jaden Carter, Jeremy Cootie, and Lucas Pussell. If these 4 can get hooked up, they should be back in the draft because I believe they're saving a little bit of fuel out front here. In an effort to maybe make this the final stop? No, they can't. Because it's... Never mind, yeah. I've had it in 23, not 33, not 32. So they cannot make it. One more pit stop guarantee no matter what they do. But they might have a target in mind nonetheless. Dean Clavitt is in the draft, and here come these 4 to try and get back to the draft before green flag pit stops. It would be important for them, so if you're Jaden Carter, you might as well just give him a good shove. Work together, and you'll be back in the draft, and that's exactly what's happening. So that'll bring us back to 17 in the lead pack. And there it is. Well done to that second group of 4. Really spread out. Zlak goes to the top. He'll pull out a line. He'll get back down in line now. Jaden Carter, he wants a piece of the action, as does Zach Mitchell. He'll... I don't see... How could they get to... No, they can't make it on one more stop after this. But I don't see them... Yeah, I think we're in agreement. Yeah, one final stop after this one. So now they're going back up to the outside, so maybe they're not pitting here in the next handful of laps. Udafuko continues to lead. Kevin Spencer in the second. Caleb Weekly, he's been up front all day. Kevin Spencer is your big mover. They were all single file. They moved up to the top, and then they want to get back in, and then. It's very interesting what's going on here. Kevin Spencer wants the lead of the race. He'll take it. He's cleared down if he wants it. Xfinity about to restart here as well. Kevin Spencer does get down to the bottom. Caleb Weekly does not. Neither does Jaden Carter. Justin Allgaier has control with Parker Kligerman on his outside. They are back to green flag. Only one on the outside now is Caleb Weekly. Let's call the Xfinity race again, see if they can make it one lap back. Inside line has all the help. Sheldon Creed trying to push Parker Kligerman to no avail on the outside. They work through 1 and 2. Allgaier way ahead. Here comes Daniel Hemrick with help from Retzlaff. Got a car smoking in the back. It's Brandon Jones. Allgaier throws the block on Hemrick. Here comes Kligerman with a big shot to the 11. Down the back straightaway, the 11 blocked off. Kligerman goes high. Side by side for second, hurting themselves. Allgaier in control. The run's coming from the top side. Allgaier's going to have to make a block here. Never mind. Sheldon Creed in third. Never mind. There goes Kaz Gralla. Do they throw the caution back to the line? They get to the white flag. Justin Allgaier leads at the line, side by side for second. No one is building a run to challenge him right now. Allgaier's sparking at the front of this field. We're finally starting to get formed up. He's going to have to block both lines. Goes up, blocks Kligerman, down to pick up Sheldon Creed. Off of turn number 2. They're just side drafting each other off. He's so far out in front. Hemrick trying to go 3 wide. Bout wrecks Sheldon Creed. Here comes the biggest run yet. Sheldon Creed. Trash right up to the back, fakes him out, goes to the high side. It's going to be a 2-car show through 3 and 4. Sheldon Creed has the run. Here comes Kligerman. Does he try and make it 3 wide? Hemrick to help out Allgaier. Kligerman to help out Sheldon Creed. At the line, all of that for a Justin Allgaier win. Because of course it was. Everybody in the top 10, minus him, it hadn't won this season. But he gets it done anyways.
We got pit stops happening.
That's the perfect timing. Something happened here. We are going back. Daniel Buttafuoco will lead them in. 10th back to 16th. They all make it on just fine. Top 9 stay out on the racetrack.
Contact! Michael P. Frisch almost gets turned by Sean Rafferty.
Take a look here.
Dangers of a hot pit road. Ooh, this is not good for Buttafuoco. He has too much space between him and Sean Rafferty.
I tell you what, yeah, no, Corbin, you're right. This could be the last stop of the night for some guys.
I'm glad he can finally do math.
Especially for the top 9 that stayed out an extra lap.
Spencer turned!
And that's going to kill his race. Looks like that was with James Mendez. He's trying to get to pit road. Mendez is already there. Because he's trying to get to his box. So that'll ruin the 40H chances. Buttafuoco has no help. Absolutely none. It was 2 seconds quicker than everybody else on pit road. So this could work out very nicely for this first group because Buttafuoco, he's not in the draft. He's going to get past him, and then it doesn't really matter.
I think he might be able to come out with some of these cars. He's going to be potentially in the draft of James Mendez. Mendez is wrecking as I'm talking about him.
Oh, man, the jinx. Yeah, he will catch Plessel and Robert Colgan.
So he'll have some help. He might be able to like leapfrog with these cars or use them.
Yeah, so he'll be in the main draft now for sure, but he will not be in the lead of the race. Michael Cozy Jr. also too far out in front, but he's going to have his teammate behind him. That's Matt Spalding, not for position. So I don't think Seth the Merchant will make a big move.
Buttafuoco kind of screwing himself over. He's going to have to force clear himself.
Just as I say that, Seth the Merchant to the race lead.
Bartles.
He'll pick up his teammate after the fact. Matthew Zwack staying out on the high side. Never mind. And this is completely busted up this pack. I'm still trying to get through some of the modifieds. I think they'll all get single file here. Ross Corlett is half a second behind Colgan, who is half a second behind Kyle Bartles. So I think officially it's still 12 cars. They're all able to get formed up somehow. Here's the second group that goes from 13th back to 18th. Rod Flag leading the third group with a handful of race cars. Only 2 cars in the next one, 3 cars, and so on and so forth all the way through. It is now 20 laps to go. And they very well could have made their final pit stop. Matt Spalding, not for position. He is the last car on the lead lap. So he'll just sit here and lead. He'll burn more fuel like that, unfortunately. He's on the lead lap as is. We're all single file here, and we're just now trying to make it to the end on fuel. And it is 12 cars to settle it unless we get a caution. Rod Flag is...
shocked.
Oh, and they're pretty aggressive here in the second group, just as we say that. Yeah, Allgaier needs to be DQ'd. Sheldon Creed is inherently mid as a race car driver, though. That man, continual choke artist, will never actually win a race when it matters. Sheldon Creed, bust. Confirmed.
How are you gonna call a really good race for Xfinity, but then like also go on to talk about the drivers at the poor finish? Man's not trying to get on here.
I will bring a certain flair to the broadcast that Rick Allen could never. Rick Allen would coddle these drivers. Sheldon Creed, you're a bust. Win a race. Stop finishing
Allen
second.
trembles in your presence.
He does.
All 5'7" people.
Listen, I say Ty Gibbs gets wrecked at Watkins Glen. Hey, does he deserve? Yeah, deserve. Like I just say, hey, Ty Gibbs, stop driving like a terrible human being. Stop wrecking everyone in the Xfinity Series. Maybe that wouldn't have happened to you. Brandon Jones, you're so inherently mid. You got to call these drivers out. Mo Perry, he's holding on to that fast repair. He probably should have used it there. He really should have, because it is not looking good for him. McCreed and Kligerman now can argue after the race, so why neither of them are locked in still. So there you go. Sheldon Creed cannot win anything. Is so inherently mid. They have tore up less stuff here tonight in RODDCAR than they did in the Xfinity Series. They're doing a great job. Matthews Lack is now out front. 12 cars separated by 1.5 seconds. The second group has gained a 1/10 of a second over the last handful of laps. They are not getting there. They are not charging towards the front. Miscommunication over what line to be in. But if you're trying to make it to the end on fuel, it should be the bottom line. Shortest way around the racetrack. You really want to be the second car in line so you can lift a little bit. If you're leading, you're flat out, you're burning more fuel. You do not want to be leading the pack all the way to the end of the race.
Yeah, I was going to say the same thing. If I'm Zwack, I start trying to shuffle around.
Yeah, maybe just go up to the high side like Budafuco did.
Because like, you also don't really... Ooh, Demerchant actually making a move on his own.
He'll pick up 13 of Budafuco, and he'll sail around the outside.
I wonder if he's just going to drop down. That's their way of making a swap, possibly. No, he's still there in the middle for now. Can't believe this is a 12-car race.
Green flag pit stops, break it up. Really the turning point of this race was Martin Jorgensen Jr. getting turned down to the inside. That broke up the big pack of about 30 or so cars. That was on lap 41. They were green all the way after that, up until green flag pit stops. You get Kevin Spencer turned. You get James Mendez spinning on the exit of pit road. That's how you end up with 12 cars. No one else is really in danger of going a lap down except for Jeremy Cootie, but he's about half a lap down, so there shouldn't be heavy lap traffic for these guys the rest of the way. And a sold-out crowd here at the World Center of Racing. On board here with Seth the Merchant with 13 laps to go. If you're everyone, you know, if you're Garrett Delph and Mo Perry, you need a caution now. If you're Ryan Oates, you needed one yesterday. Jacob Dunn, I didn't even know he came back out on the racetrack. But he's still out there. He's trying to just pick up spots to get locked in, I believe. So dedication for him. But it is 28 cars on the lead lap. And 37 still out on the racetrack. Although a decent amount of them are a lap down, some are more, so... We are 45 minutes away from the RODDCAR Fantasy Football Draft. We're very much on time for that, so that's good. At the Merchant. Strong on that outside. Garrett Delph goes another lap down. Three wide. Just briefly, Caleb Weekly through the middle. And if you're Robert Colgan, let's go on board with him here. The last car in the lead group. You just got to be careful that there's not some big unexpected checkup and you run into the back, the Corvette, damage yourself, and you end up falling out of it. So you just got to be on your toes a little bit. You're in a solid position with almost 10 laps to go. Don't want to throw it away.
The thing we saw during the LCQ, I believe the top 3 to 5 actually made it out clean, but everyone else behind them wrecked on the last lap. So even if you are that deep in the pack, you just got to be prepared.
We haven't cranked it up at all tonight, so let's do that here with 10 laps to go for the first and final time tonight. Starting to get a little bit aggressive at the front, 2 by 2 now. They must think they're good on fuel. Inside of 10 laps to go. Jeremy Cootie had to come down for a splash and go. Let's bring up the championship standings as they run with only a handful of races left. Matthew Zwack came into tonight. Points leader, he runs first at the moment. Very loose on that inside, though. Michael Cozy Jr., he's third in points. Dean Klavitz right there. Mo Perry out of contention at the moment. Jaden Carter's in the mix. Harry Tiller dead last here tonight. James Mendez hangs around mid-pack. Tyler Davala not here. Logan Shore also out of contention, running mid-pack. So really, Zwack, Cozy, Clavitt, they're building even more of an advantage They head into the final 4 races of the
they're
season.
3 wide. There was almost contact there between Cozy Jr. and Jaden Carter. It's getting spicy.
The championship leader wants the lead. He's getting a heck of a shove from Michael Cozy Jr. Almost too much of a push. Almost gets to that left rear, but they're doing a nice shot. Oh, there's Jaden Carter! Yellow is out. Hold everything. Imagine he drives this straight to pit road. Let's take a look at what happened here. It's Jacob Dunn, but what happened to Jaden Carter? Rear end completely torn off of that machine. Budafuku, I think, just comes down and gets him in the right rear. A little bit of netcode that kind of kickstarts it. But the 7 is lower than the 57 was. There's the netcode, and it just forces him up into him, and around he goes. So nothing really anyone could have done about that. And then it's off from there. Dean Clavitt gets a chunk. Caleb Weekly. And then that is unfortunate for Alex Linney, who was just minding his own business. I don't know if he's going to see the car even. Let's take a look. He was one of the first cars a lap down. Oh, that is incredible, actually. If you just see that, I mean, I don't know that he's even looking there. So he does not see it until right now. And then you can tell he tries to brake. He does get... I mean, that's just so unfortunate. He's like the perfect blind spot. But Zwack's going to stay out. He wants track position. Michael Cozy Jr. doesn't think he has enough. Jaden Carter obviously going to take the fast repair. And then guys at the back, you might as well make sure you're good. But Zwack will be worried about a green-white checkered. Driver update redemption from Zach Scare.
Could it be for himself?
I don't know.
Randy.
Randy Arms. He is in the 12th position, down 2 spots from where he started. I think that was either the 4th or 5th caution tonight. So we're right at the average. You know what the supposedly the worst college football game of the season will be?
Texas versus Alabama.
The University of Massachusetts at Eastern Michigan.
You know what? I'd still watch it. It's college football.
Week 3. UMass is on
GT
here.
versus anyone?
UMass is on here a lot. Georgia Tech is not on this list of the worst 40 games. Yeah, Alex, you didn't do anything wrong there. You had no idea a car was spinning off the wall. I hate it for you. Be restarting with 4 laps to go here. So they do have time to wad them up for RODDCAR overtime. And that is what a couple of guys are hoping for. Mainly Mo Perry, Alex Linney, Ryan Oates, Jacob Dunn. They're not getting back on the lead lap anyways. But they would like to see it, I imagine. Yeah, that's you hate to see it. You really do. But this brings everyone back into contention that has a working vehicle. Like Cozy's 24th, you know he's going to go for it. That was my pick to win. He didn't think he had enough fuel. He expects a green-white checkered, though. Got 30 cars, 31. All the way back. Jaden Carter just got his lap back, as did Garrett Delph. So 32? 32 cars on the lead lap. Mo Perry, you need to get on your horse. You finally took the fast repair. Get out of pit lane. What are you doing? We had 43 cars. We'll end up with right around 35 or so for the restart. Oh,
Penalty for Mo.
Mo pitted. He was in the box before Corbin could clear the black flags. No. But at the front, it's Dean Clavitt and Matthew Zwack. 4 laps to go here.
I'm just saying, it's very clear that those bottom 2 cars don't work well together. YJ Media in the front, PZ in.
They're going to have to work together. With Puffer pushing us, of course, is the way it always should be. Well done to Dean Clavitt for establishing dominance. So I'm going to have to come down and cover this run. They do have him hooked up on the bottom 3 in line. Kyle Bartles, that 3rd car on the inside. Coming to 3 laps to go. Middle line, not quite there yet. Caleb Weekly not there, but Seth the Merchant giving a great shove. Inside line, kind of swerving all over the place. Daniel Budafuka with help from Jacob Roth. And they're charging up on the high side.
Contact between the 80 and Dean Clavitt.
Caleb Weekly about the door. Dean Clavitt inside line, losing the momentum. There's Michael Cozy Jr. already up inside the top 10. Where did he come?
He's about to wreck Ross Corlett. Corlett's not holding a line on the middle.
But they are going to the front. One way or another. Oh, that's so close to Scott Warren's left rear. Inside line is now dead. Caleb Weekly trying to get something started. Ross Corlett's eventually going to get shoved out. Coming to 2 laps to go.
Oh, they are pushing the pusher, Cozy Jr. on the back of Frisch.
That's 4 cars tucked up tight.
Frisch, you got to get low, brother. You're about to get wrecked.
You don't want to be the meat in the sandwich. You'd rather be leading the line. Hopefully, Daniel Budafuka, top to middle, somehow hangs on to that race car. He's the leader of the race. But who drops down? That inside line is begging for more cars to try and pick up a run here. And it's going to be Seth the Merchant from Frisch. There goes Lucas Plessel way in the back. Yellow is out.
Cars around.
Yellow is out. James Mendez, I think, was involved in this as well. And he just goes off track. Yeah, that's Kyle Bartles, AJ Green. Yeah, that was a good call there. Randy Arms, Ricky Burbank Jr. Oh, Jacob Dunn, hang on to it. Oh, no. What even started that? Let's take a look. Let's back this up. I think that's Logan Shore in this double 09. Getting a push from AJ Green. Rear end of that car is completely destroyed. So he'll get a bump. He'll come down into Travis. Some horrendous netcode. And it just sends Travis dead left. My goodness. And it even gets Randy. He gets a 2-for-1 there into Lucas Plessel. Randy into the wall and then comes down and blocks the track. Travis. Oh my goodness. And we will re-rack him. And if you're Matthew Zwack, you were worried about a green-white checkered there. Especially the guys that pitted on lap 57. You're very worried about that. So Michael Cozy Jr. looking real smart right now. Let's take a look at the move from Daniel Budafuka. just a couple of seconds before this, as he went from top to middle and really should have gotten turned in front of the field. Jacob Roth, heck of a shove. Gets him out front. He's not clear, not clear, not clear, not clear. And then right here he says clear down, and my goodness. Let's go on board with that cockpit view. Watch the hands. Very quick snap back to the right. Looking back at the gearbox. Almost in front of the entire field. But he'll be the controls car for the final restart of the night. Mo Perry and Ryan Oates trying to work together to get their laps back. And if they do, we will have 35 cars on the lead lap if they can go around one more time. They both have plenty of fuel. They are digging.
If they can do it, that would be...
They're both one lap down now, so they have to go around all the way again. But somehow, some way, they made it back. They got the 2 cautions late that they were looking for. Lights are still on top of the pace car. So yeah, they'll make it back around. Will they catch the field is an entirely different question. Everyone else, Jaden Carter, he's still on pit road destroyed, as is Ricky Burbank. Jeremy Cuddy, he jumped to pit road, so there'll be 34 cars on the lead lap if they can get back around. A lot of guys trying to save fuel. Your top 4 have not pitted. Neither has Rod Flagg or Ross Corlett or Caleb Weekly or Dean Clavitt, Kyle Bartles. It's just really split half and half. There goes Mo Perry and Ryan Oates. They're drafting together. This is perfect teamwork. What?
Wrecked each other.
Oh, and it was perfect teamwork.
Mo Perry is pulling off.
He doesn't have to. He didn't have to. No, he was fine. Mo. Championship contender. I don't know why they didn't keep going full speed, though. I don't understand this. Just keep going. There's no one in front of you. I mean, it was netcode. You can even see it from there. But Ryan Oates, he'll make it back around, I'm pretty sure. I don't get it. Be 33 cars in. Forget all that.
He ran out of fuel. That's why he had to come in.
Instead, he pitted. Oh, he got a penalty and didn't get to... Oh, boy. That's a certified Mo Perry moment. Come on, brother. You can't be doing that.
I think he just got disqualified, too, for going backwards.
Yep.
No, he's in his box.
It's over, though. It's incredibly over.
He also had some choice words for me whenever I asked him what he was doing.
Oh, boy. 33 cars in the lead lap. Back to Jaden Carter. Mo Perry will be locked into a 34th place finish tonight.
Ryan Oates, did he actually?
He did catch the field.
I mean, somewhat. They need to start getting a little... Oh, my. They are not closed off whatsoever. He might be at the back of the field, but...
Yeah, he'll be there, though.
I
think Jaden Carter catches him, too. Yeah, they're all there.
Except for Mo Perry.
Yep, all 33 cars on the lead lap are bunched up. I do not know how many working cars we have. Yeah, it's RODDCAR overtime. Daniel Budafuco, the control cars. They enter the Geico restart zone. Final restart of the night. We are green.
Ooh, there was contact before the start. Rafferty in the back flag almost got him messed up there.
It looked like the front 4 all wiggled. Spun the tires a little bit. Who's going to have enough fuel to make it? Anyone in this top 4 could easily run out of fuel. But it is Jacob Roth. He's looking
back
for...
to back?
Yeah, finally broke through. Last week at iRacing Super 2A, he's going to go back to back maybe. He's trying to. Got a great help from a great pusher and Seth the Merchant, but Seth the Merchant going to try and win this thing. 3 wide, Sean Rafferty up top with help from Scott Warren. And through the middle, Daniel Buttafuoco, Matthew Zwack. Some of the dominant cars of the evening. Inside line has all the help. Jacob Roth about gets turned off at turn number 4. The Merchant has enough room to go up high. Roth tries to throw the block. He'll get picked up by Frisch instead. They head into turn number 1, side by side for the race lead, but what a... Oh, netcode again, potentially. Roth hangs on to it.
How does he hang on to that?
Frisch is going to have to give a big push if this inside line is going to be in contention off of 4.
I mean, the Merchant's going to block it, but there goes Buttafuoco. Merchant come down to the bottom.
And somehow, someway, they all keep it straight. I do not know how the 57 didn't get turned, but now Jacob Roth's going to have to do the pushing, as is Matthew Zwack. What does that third row do? It's 9 cars back to Sean Rafferty in the lead group. What happens out of 4? Roth out of control. There goes Seth the Merchant. Daniel Buttafuoco coming to the line. He's going to do it. Holds off Zwack and wins.
That finish between Warren and Spalding for third.
Oh, and Cozy way up into the outside wall.
Well, this is going to be weird. We got to interview Mr. Basketball. Mr. PZN.
But congratulations to Daniel Buttafuoco. They all made it on fuel. Let's take another look at the finish here. Merchant gets hit from Zwack in the right rear, sends him around. And it completely kills the bottom line. They all get bunched up behind him, and they're not even able to make a run at it. At the end of it. 13 machine will burn it down, though. We showed you that move before the final caution where he went top to middle and somehow kept a handle on that race car. That was the move of the night. And it puts him in victory lane.
We've got our winner in the waiting room. Let me know when you want him.
Alrighty, we'll go ahead and get him up in here. Here with Daniel Buttafuoco, your race winner here tonight. His first ever RODDCAR win, and he was the dominant car of the night, led for vast stretches of the race. But right before the final caution came out, he got a heck of a shove from Jacob Roth, and it almost looked like he was going to get turned in front of the field. Held on to it, and he was in control on the final restart. What did you see coming off of turn number 4 there?
Wow. There's just a lot of cars and just a lot of chaos. Yeah, it's a little worried to start because, I don't know, I guess Zwack didn't get enough help from behind because we just weren't really going on that restart unlike other restarts on the top. And stuff got clear, and I was a little worried. I'm like, oh, it's going to be hard to get around him. But I was pushing him hard enough to where he was pretty much clear of Jacob Roth on the inside. And then Zwack asked me if I wanted to go top, and I didn't say anything. I just did it. And then once he got clear at the bottom, we then just went back to the middle and then just kept side drifting the bottom. And then once we were kind of like alongside of them in the middle 3 and 4, if not maybe a little bit ahead, I kind of knew that if I held my ground and made good moves with keeping Zwack behind, I was going to have the win, and that's what happened. So, yeah, I mean, we were pretty, I guess, a little uber aggressive there towards the end, but I was just trying to learn and just try to figure out what worked and what didn't, and it was pretty good. This week's been a good week. We won 2 moon car races, won a first ever RODDCAR race. Been wanting to do this for a while, so just really happy, and big thanks to Zwack for pushing me, working together, and Matt Spalding, Frisch, everybody at NFR, and it's a really cool deal. Pretty neat.
Yeah, absolutely. You came in just a couple of weeks ago and really made a name for yourself. You got speed everywhere. The plate track's no different, and you finally break through tonight. How's that feel?
It's good because I've been a bit of a wrecking ball. I'm not gonna lie. The first few races, I was just testing the waters, see how aggressive I could be, and can't be that aggressive. I was a little too aggressive. I was a dart without feathers, but I kind of got told to tone it down a bit, and then with that, been racing a little bit better. So yeah, feels pretty good. I've been wanting one of these for a while. We had to make it through to the LCQ. We finished 8th in the LCQ. Didn't think we were gonna make it into the race, but we did. So pretty cool to win from the LCQ. Yeah, led a lot of laps. Learned a lot with the lane, what lanes to run. It's a little weird restrictor plates with these cars with what's the best spot to lead in. But either way, I'm just really happy. Feels good to check this one off.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, congratulations on a great result tonight. Definitely one of the best in the field. And we look forward to seeing you back here next Friday night.
Appreciate it, man.
Yep. Here with your second place finisher, Matthew Zwack, had a shot at it late. The help didn't really materialize after the contact off of turn number 4, but came into the night leading the championship and picked up another podium finish. And so with 4 races left, you're definitely in a really good position.
Yeah, I mean, we were points racing. Win would have been nice, but name of the game is just to keep getting good finishes. I absolutely hate it for Seth. It was netcode, which sucks, but I mean, this thing's a boat, and it got loose off the corner, and I came down just the littlest bit, and the iRacing servers weren't having it tonight, so it is what it is. But yeah, it's a good finish. We got the puffer 2-3, and we were working with Dan, so I'm gonna count that as a sweep in my eyes. It was a good day for the team.
Yeah, very, very important to have a good team finish as well, and didn't tear up a bunch of stuff tonight. Good racing, had some 3 wide, had a late wreck to kind of bunch everything back up, and it was a solid finish. Netco was, like you said, just a little out there tonight, but what can you do? But it was a solid race, and looking forward to seeing how the final 4 races play out for the championship.
Appreciate it. Thank you guys for putting it on.
Absolutely. Well, we'll see you back here next Friday night.
See ya.
And then here with Matt Spalding in the 54 machine, listed as the 08, so points deduction inbound there. But no, it's a great night for you guys as a team. You worked well together and come home with a podium finish.
Yeah, it was an awesome night. I was just, for the first part of that race, I was just hanging out at the back watching the Xfinity race, and that was going to be my strategy for like first half, and just kind of relax, save the fast repair. It was going well. I was holding on to the fast repair, and then about lap 30, the Xfinity would go into overtime, and then get another overtime, and eventually we have this long green flag run, and we're about lap 60 or whatever we were at, and we hadn't wrecked, and I had lost the draft, and I ended up coming out of the pits with that lead group, and so I spent the majority of the race well behind, tuning into the Xfinity race, and whatever that caution was, with about 15-20 laps to go, I got back, got the lead lap back, and I was back there with Cozy, Rod, and we went from like 25th to 10th. It was we were just sprinting through the field. We flew up there in like 2 or 3 laps. They wrecked right behind us, and then that was the final restart right there. And it was me. I was behind Frisch. Nobody shows the bottom. I was very fortunate. Those last 2 restarts, I was able to get a great selection on the bottom just because nobody went there. It was kind of odd, but I wasn't complaining for sure. And so I went to the bottom. I was behind Frisch, and the outside opened up, the middle opened up, and I saw Zwack, and he was we were in Discord together, and he was like, I think that we're not, and he was pushing Dan. He was like, I think we're not going because I'm not getting any help behind me. And I saw the hole, and I was like, oh, that's lovely. How convenient. So I ended up getting right behind Zwack, and we were in that outside lane and just cruised on through. Dan and Zwack did most of the heavy lifting for the team, I must say. They were up there leading the whole race, controlling everything. So shout out to them. New addition to the Puffer Zone in recent months, Daniel Buttafuoco, and he's added quite a lot of accolades to the team and to the server. So we're very happy to have him. But yeah, it was an awesome night for the Puffer Zone.
Yeah, follow-up question. What does it feel like to be on the other side of a RODDCAR interview? How's that feel?
It's very interesting, honestly, because I feel like I feel like I'm putting on like my I'm almost like half putting on my broadcaster like oh, it was a good race and blah 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 and talking like half official. It's kind of weird, but I don't know. I like it. It's kind of just like if this booth feels like a safe space. Like I can just detail anything that I want. I can talk about anything, and yeah, my race wasn't very eventful until the end of it, but we had an absolute we just flew through the field. Shout out to Cozy, shout out to Rod for working with me, and yeah, shout out to the Power Zone, everybody in there, and Zwack and Buttafuoco especially for an awesome win. I think that's the first 1, 2, 3 that we have had in the for Puffer Zone Racing, the Puffer Zone, whatever you want to call it, in RODDCAR. So that's awesome as hell.
Yeah, a great team night. Yeah, worked well together, and you were there at the end with a shot, so couldn't really ask for anything much more than that.
Hell yeah. You're damn right, brother.
Absolutely. Well, congratulations on a great result personally and as a team, and we'll see you back here next Friday.
Yes, sir. Appreciate it, man. Have a good one.
Yep, you too. Scott Warren's in the waiting room. He's 4th. Got a copy, Scott Warren?
Hey, what's up, fellas?
How we doing tonight? Strong 4th place finish up front for most of it, and was able to avoid most of the chaos tonight.
Yeah, I decided to see my YJ brethren and celebrate another top 5. Why
well.
not? Because wins in this league are tough to come by. Everybody knows that.
Yeah. So what's the fantasy football strategy we got coming up here in 15 minutes? What are we thinking?
I'm going with all Detroit Lions this year. I think
Jahmyr Gibbs will take you far. You're golden with Jahmyr Gibbs. Better than Bijan Robinson. You're golden.
Listen, don't tell anybody, man.
Yeah.
Listen, it's important that stay on the down low. We've got something going in the 313. I'm, I live about 10 minutes away from Ford Field, even though I'm up in Canada. So they're my home team, have been for a long time. I'm definitely not going all Lions, but I think there's a few guys,
Jared
including
Goff
our
first
rookie
round?
tight end. Our rookie tight end might surprise a few people this year because I think we're going to need an outlet that isn't Amon-Ra St. Brown. So
Sam Laporta is going to be a major factor in that offense.
Amon-Ra did
I think so.
Many wonderful things for me last year. So.
And he will if he can stay healthy. He's out with a little bit of an ankle nick right now. He'll be back for the season, but Laporta, man, if he can, he's got Goff's trust in the preseason in terms of practicing and all the inter squad scrimmaging and stuff. So if he can bring that into the regular season and not be scared of the bright lights, he might have a year.
I don't like people knowing about him.
Ar's been looking at, like, I know we're doing the draft on Sleeper, so no pun intended, but Ar's been looking at Sleeper picks for like 2 months now. He's like, who am I going to take?
Yeah. Corbin was like, oh yeah, Simpleport's not going to be the starter. I'm like, they drafted him 2nd round. He's definitely the replacement for Hawkinson. He's going to be the number 1 tight end on that team.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Hawkinson was talking some crazy shit today about wanting to change the game in terms of tight end pay, and it's like, dude, do you remember that you're TJ Hawkinson?
You're not
like,
Travis Kelce. Just take it a step down, right? Calm down.
Yeah. There's something in the water up in Minnesota. That's. But anyway, I think, frankly, honestly, I think Dan Campbell and Brad Holmes, our GM and our head coach, I think they saw that coming and they shipped him out of town real quick.
Yeah. If I don't get Travis Kelce at 8, just gonna not draft a tight end. I'll just literally leave it blank.
So, I don't even know where I'm drafting. I haven't done fantasy football in probably 20 years, something like that. But we're gonna have fun with it.
Yeah,
like we had fun tonight.
Gonna be a good time, definitely.
Indeed. So were the boys complaining about this car? Because I will.
Some people have.
Look, the net. So
the net code was pretty rough.
I'm sure you guys saw it. This is nothing new. The net code on this build for this car is nasty. But it's not fun to drive either. Everybody was kind of complaining after the race about it. Even guys in the top 5, top 10 were just talking about it. It doesn't feel like it's in the track. It's dancey. It doesn't like being bumped. It takes damage in a weird way too. I had like 30 seconds of damage, and that entirely eliminated my suck up for the rest of the race. So when we got just a little bit outside of the draft there, we were done. We would have lost that second pack that first pack without a caution. So yeah, I don't know. I threw it out there tonight. Unless there's a fix in the build or something, maybe we should think about ixnaying the Xfinity for next season, but that's up to the big boss in the 10. And a top 10 finish for Rod Flag tonight. How about that?
Absolutely love to see it. Up 20 spots. Did a great job tonight.
Hell of a guy. Almost, well, I swapped a little bit of paint. I don't usually run around Rod, but made it a point to swap some paint with Rod tonight, and he gave me a little one finger salute out the side window. That was good. That was good times. But three top fives, dudes, and there's only 4 guys in this league that have done 3 top fives this year, and I happen to be one of them. So
there you go.
I don't know. Don't count me out just yet.
Got 4 races left. Anything can happen, and it probably will.
And it will, guaranteed. Absolutely. But thanks again, boys. Love the work you do. Watch the race every week. Just shout out to my family. I haven't done that yet in the YJ interviews. So shout out to my family, my fiance Carrie, my boys Bennett and Landon, and all of this is War folks behind the paint scheme. That's my band working on a new project. So we're gonna have some new paint schemes from MAT liveries pretty soon, I would think.
Yeah, absolutely. We've done some work with him in the past. Great guy. So looking forward to it.
Some of the best schemes I've ever had. I've done the splash and go stuff, always amazing. But I'm finicky. So I found Matt, and he was doing some new things that I really liked. So I think my last few schemes have been Matt. But good stuff. Thanks again. See you next week, boys.
Definitely.
10-4.
Bottom lane.
Jacob Roth, you got 10 minutes till the first overall pick in RODDCAR Fantasy Football. What are we doing? You got 18 people watching still, so I don't know if you want to. I don't know, but I want to know mainly because I need to know what's going on, and I don't know what the heck to do. We've changed up the position limits. I'm scared.
Yeah, I am actually worried about that.
I feel like I'm kind of in a good spot with 8 because I get to see what the first 7 guys do, and it's like if they take 5 quarterbacks in a row, it's like okay, I got to get one while they're still there. But if no one takes one, it's like, do I take Patty Mahomes at 8? I don't know. Terrified.
Yeah, I've been thinking about it. I actually kind of talked with Corbin about it, but it's hard because it's like with the quarterback limit, you don't want to like, I'll just.
Yeah, because like I'm saying, like in my mind, right, I'm willing to just take 1 L if you can line up the bye weeks pretty good. It's like if you get Patty Mahomes and just lock it in and he doesn't get hurt, then you're really, you know what I mean, you're pretty solid.
Yeah.
But it's like if he gets hurt, well, congratulations, it's done.
Yeah, and it's like I just feel the same way about a running back too.
Right.
I just don't know, man.
Yeah. But yeah, well, we got 9 minutes. How was your race?
It was bad for the first. I don't even know, like how many laps is in this race? 80. Yeah, it was like the first.
Too much.
First 80. Yeah, the first 80 laps are bad.
Fair enough.
And just got a really good run right before that last restart.
Dean Clavitt,
I almost did it.
You almost did, yeah. You were right up there. Dean Clavitt, you had a shot to win, and Puffer Zone didn't work with you. There's some collusion going on there because of your paint scheme. We'll take a look at it and just kidding. But now you were up there in that final restart, had a shot, and then kind of got shuffled out.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what it was. I mean, Lucas was trying to help. He was pushing me pretty good, and I don't know. Every time he hit me, it just got the car out of shape. So I had no idea what was happening. So just one of them things, and I had damage from the previous wreck too. So I don't know if that factored in or not, but oh well, it is what it is. Still came out 15th, so I'm kind of happy with that, I guess.
Yeah, you were there at the end. You had a shot at it, so.
Yeah, I mean, I was in the running for sure, so that's all that matters. Just hate we had that caution there because I was also close on fuel,
right?
So I'm happy I made it, but if we didn't have that caution, I think we would have been sitting pretty good. But oh well, congrats to Daniel for winning, and we'll go on. Well, actually, we got the off week here, and then Gen 4 is at Daytona, so hopefully I can go back and redeem myself after. Last time.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, we'll see. But yeah, we got 7 minutes for the draft, so I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this up.
Yeah, go draft the kicker.
Justin Tucker, first round. Don't tempt me with a good time. So this is tragic. I've been bumped down to number 11 moments before. Oh, that's sad. Wait. Or does it? Hang on. Draft position. Why does it say? No, never mind. I'm still number 8. It has 11 next to my name for some reason, because I guess I was the 11th person to join. All right, I still got number 8 locked in. I'm about to say that changes my whole worldview. All right, we will see how it goes. James Mendez, you're still sitting out on track. We got 6 minutes till the draft. Quickly, what are we thinking out there tonight?
He's not here.
Oh, brother. We got Jonathan Amodia, 33rd. Just not the night that you were looking for, then, unfortunately.
No. I had to fast prepare to the second, or actually the last caution. I was working with Mendez, kind of gonna follow wherever he went. Then I was a Carnage suit. I tried to not race speed my way through, but kind of faster make my way through because I thought they were going to come up the track. They did, and I apparently was too fast trying to get through there. But that happened. Then the last one, backstretch, I think netcode started it all, broke the suspension. Somehow didn't get hit, so luckily I didn't ruin anyone else's race. But
yeah,
it happens.
Fair enough.
Netcode. It's just fun to run them.
Yeah, but good news is we do it every Friday. Well, actually, not next Friday because we're Labor Day next week. Totally forgot. Yeah, I won't even be here next Friday. Never mind. 2 weeks. We're back. Alrighty. Ricky Burbank Jr., what do you got to say about tonight's race?
I did some dumb stuff. I almost wrecked the field coming off the apron. Or not the field, but people riding in the back. Trying to watch the end of the Xfinity race. So
Fair enough. Yeah.
I don't like this car. Seems like any damage you do puts you down RPM. That's kind of what happened at the end there.
Yeah, definitely. But you're up front for a good portion. Kind of got shuffled out late, but definitely, mid-pack finish, RODDCAR. Kind of one of those classic, kind of the way that it goes.
Yeah, I finished like 17th to 27th, like every single race this season. So I'm just kind of mid.
Yeah, but definitely are in the running, though. Just need kind of a little bit of luck on your side, and hopefully we'll see you up in that top 10 here soon. James Mendez has joined it. You got like 2 minutes, bud. What you got to say? You're still on track, too.
Had a good race at the finish. Got clipped. I don't know if Burbank is still.
He is right here.
Yeah. Well, is he still doing his interview? Did I interrupt him?
I think we were about done with it. I think we were good.
I was done saying what I had to say.
Good.
Oh, okay. We started like 27th or 8th there on the last restart, and I Mickey Mouse into a wreck for 13th. So take it.
There you go. Doing the T-Swift card justice. So now it's time for RODDCAR Fantasy Football.
Yeah, are you going to be in the
we'll
channel with us?
Yeah, I don't know. I do not know because we're trying to stream it, so I might just do me, Corbin, or I don't know. Let's go drag him up, figure it out. But always a pleasure, gentlemen. Appreciate you taking the time to talk to us, and we'll be back here 2 weeks.
You got it.
Yep. All right, what are we doing for the stream? What are we doing?
Are you... Okay, well the broadcast draft starts in like 3 minutes. Dean was talking to me.
Yeah, it's
but okay.
We'll bring in I don't know. We just do it us three. We could bring James in here maybe, but he might want to be in there with everybody else. I don't know. We will quickly. Here's the race results tonight. 75/100ths of a second.
I agree with Scare. Race was terrible.
From Daniel Buttafuoco down to Matthew Zwack. Matt Spalding rounds out your podium. And then
I'll be right back. I'm gonna go finish my conversation.
And then all the way down to Jonathan Amodia. 33 cars on the lead lap. Mo Perry with a classic Mo Perry moment. Running out of fuel, trying to get his laps back. First car lap down, all the way down to Harry Tiller, who blew his engine in the first wreck and did not have the fast repair checked when he got to pit lane. And it is draft time, so we're going to go ahead and we're not signing off. We'll do all that here in a little bit. And we'll go ahead and do it like this. Putting up the YJ intro. We got split out of this. There we go. Nice and easy. And, yeah, what are we going to do here? We'll just do display capture. Make it pretty easy. There you go. And bada bing, bada boom. So we will have wall-to-wall coverage of the second annual RODDCAR Fantasy Football Draft.
You should click on the draft room.
Where's that at? Oh, here we go.
Because then it takes you to the draft room.
So stick around if you want. This is not part of our normally scheduled broadcasting. We're doing it for fun. And would love to hear some of y'all's inputs.
I have a solidified first round pick. You should click on chat.
Huh?
The chat.
Oh, Rhea Ripley?
Rhea Ripley round 1, buddy.
So I gotta turn off sound here.
Oh, most definitely.
Taking Corey Davis?
I do think that if somebody makes a wild pick, if they're in a voice channel, we need to drag them up and ask them why.
Oh, yeah, we could pull anyone we want in here, yeah. Fair enough. All right, we got under... It's 11 o'clock. Here we go.
I'm just
Standard scoring. Right here. Let's quickly explain what we got going on here. Got 1 QB, 1 running back, 1 wide receiver, 1 tight end. You know.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, Jacob Roth is on the clock.
He's told me so many different things this week. I've been talking to him since I'm pick 2.
But what we can only have 1 quarterback, right? 1 tight end, 1 kicker, and 1 defense.
Yeah. Thank you.
That's what I'm being a pit stall if you want to talk about your bad picks.
So here we go. Patty Mahomes, first overall. It's completely changed the dynamic. Jay Jettis, homer pick, but he's also probably the best available player on the board. Tyler Duvall, not here, by the way. Oh, he was here. Christian McCaffrey.
He is here.
Okay.
I am mid. Mid. Travis Kelce.
All
He's
right.
going to take Travis Kelce here. I believe it.
Travis Kelce, best tight end far and away. But Jacob Roth will not get to pick again because number 1 overall pick, 24-man league, so he's not going to be able to link him with Travis Kelce. Let's not get the double here.
Oh, I mean, if there's somehow a chance that happens, I'm going to be very surprised.
If what? No, you get auto-drafted before then. There's no way all 24 of us are here. But here we go.
I was just saying he's got 5 minutes for me.
So he's got 20 seconds. He's not here. Wait, Seth the Merchant was here tonight. He's not in the draft room though. He's panicking.
He's panicking.
He's panicking.
Seth the
he gets Austin. He gets Austin Eckler. Oh, Josh Allen! Oh, it's a reach! It's a reach! It's gonna be a run on QBs. Oh man.
The panic is setting in.
Oh, someone is typing. Here we go. He went for Josh Allen, so that's really got Hurts. Is like
so do we keep? All right, question: do we keep panicking, or is the panic over now?
I mean, there are.
We picked 2 QBs and 4 picks. Oh my goodness! I was talking to him, Corey Henry in chat. So I was talking to Jacob Roth minutes before this, and he still didn't know. He's like, "Yeah, I'm weighing the, just take out the guaranteed week, 1 week L. But if Mahomes doesn't get hurt, then you have a guaranteed QB like 2."
Oh my god!
Jamar Chase. All right.
That's not a surprise. Well, no, I guess I thought that was Corey Henry picking. Corey Henry's taking Joe Burrow here. I'm calling it now. He's taking Joe Burrow, and he's gonna ruin the draft.
Oh, Corey Henry wanted Jamar Chase.
Beef.
Because of the stream delay. Scared, that's why. Got 16 people watching the fantasy football. Just so Corey Henry is now picks Nick Chubb. Oh man, hang on a minute.
Nick Chubb's
hang on a second. So I either get Austin Eckler or Travis Kelce.
That's actually insane, Max. I would think Cozy takes Kelce here.
He took Kelsey. Wait,
What?
What? Give me Travis Kelsey at 8. Give me Travis Kelsey at 8. Oh, bunch of frauds. Fraudulent. Oh my goodness. That did not happen in any of my mock drafts before this. What in the world?
Oh my
Lock it in, boys.
Oh my god.
I was like, well, the Tyreek Hill Tua connection is here. But we got Travis Kelsey at 8.
Eckler going 9.
Wow.
Eckler, that's disrespectful. Scott Warren on the clock.
Wow.
Scott Warren on the clock. Tyreek Hill at 10. That's a little bit lower than what he was going. So that's a good pick for Scott.
God.
I got
Bijan is still on the board.
I'm broken.
I didn't even realize we got Bijan Robinson disrespect right now.
How about we don't talk about him? How they just like skip over him for 9 more picks?
There's no way someone's gonna auto draft him. No shot.
I don't think there's anyone in here autoed.
Well, not yet, but I'm saying like we don't know about 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Like we just don't know yet.
Roth, I want you to know if he gets to 19,
it's like
Max, Max, you can scroll on the bottom right.
Wait, talking about.
So hit the bottom, hit the down arrow on the far right of the chat.
Yeah.
Hit that. Yeah, hit the down arrow. There you go. Now scroll up.
Derrick
Henry?
So what do you mean scroll up? What do you mean scroll up?
Like you can just scroll back and forth so you can see all of the picks.
Please, you're talking about like just like back,
please,
left and right.
please.
So you can move it over.
Okay. What is this?
Please.
There's no shot. You're hyping yourself up for something that is not attainable.
I'm saying please.
You're hyping yourself up. It's
if
not.
There's God in the world, all right. He will give me the Longhorn that is Bijan Robinson.
What is happening right now? We've completely lost the plot here of our draft.
Like, I will let my entire year be completely ruined because I'm taking a homer pick in Bijan, knowing for a fact he's not going to be, like, get all of the touches for Atlanta.
I got Tyler Algier still, yeah.
And Cordero.
Right. Oh, he's gonna be. Are we gonna auto draft here? Who's racer? Us, Ryan Doucette. He was not here tonight.
He is here.
Jalen Hurts.
Next, the green light. Next, the green light next to the name means they're here. By the way.
Oh, mullet man. I don't even know who that is.
That's.
Who is that?
I don't know.
It's a loser.
But he got Bijan at 14. Fleeced everybody.
I know this is Kevin Spencer. I don't know. God, who is
Kevin Spencer was def. So wait, everyone is here except for the last like 3 people. That's hilarious.
No, they're all here. Oh wait, no.
Yeah, look at that. Yeah, so
Petey's the one who told us to get on Sleeper. Man's not here.
It's tragic.
Yeah, Petey, Paul Coleman, and Jade Henry are not here. With some late.
Oh, Ricky Burbank. Ricky Burbank with a steal.
To be fair, Ricky Burbank does sound like a
Sorry to ruin your draft.
Okay, so Paul Coleman is here. Isn't that who is that, Corbin? Is that the Moon Car guy from way back when?
Wait, who?
Paul Coleman?
Yeah.
How did he get in RODDCAR? When was he in RODDCAR?
I think he's been in here for a while because
he's been in the Discord. He just doesn't race. I don't think he has time anymore.
So we got Josh Jacobs. All right, Rod Flag on the clock. Cooper Kupp still out there at 16.
We don't talk. We don't talk about things.
There are things.
I'm eyeing something. I'm eyeing something.
Oh, he getting CD. He gets CD Lamb.
No, I know exactly who he's thinking about.
Who? Tony Pollard? No, that's a reach.
Can you shush?
It's Tony Pollard.
That's a reach.
I'm taking a Cowboy.
God, you're not gonna do anything in this year.
I'm taking a Cowboy.
I cannot believe I got Travis Kelsey at 8. That's hilarious.
That's wild.
Patty. Oof.
He got one of them.
He did get Tony Pollard. All right, here we go.
This is Cole Palkin, I believe. Joe Mixon.
Yeah,
mid pick. Petey's. We can ping him. Where's he at?
Give him 50 seconds to join.
Paul Coleman join.
Your turn in RODDCAR draft. I just DM'd him for no reason.
That's funny.
PD.
Man's probably.
He's gonna get Devonte Adams, which isn't a terrible pick.
Wait, Paul Coleman's on auto.
Yeah, I think he might have set it up before. I'm assuming he did since he got on and set it to auto.
Interesting. So PD gonna auto draft Devonte Adams here in the next 20 seconds.
Or Paul Coleman's just trusting the auto gods.
And he'll end up with Jonathan Taylor. Oh boy, he's hoping he gets traded then. Ooh,
Yeah.
because
Yeah,
that's
really hope he gets traded.
yeah.
Yup.
Well, he might have also set up a thing beforehand.
I gotta wait so many. Yeah, so there goes Devonte Adams.
Andrews.
That's a reach in the first round, is it not? I think
that's tight end too.
I mean, do you take tight end 2 in the first round?
I mean, you say first round as though it's not pick 22.
I mean, fair enough.
Like I was somewhat eyeing him on the next pick.
Let me take a look at let's look at his history. Where's his history at? Look at that. Number 1 in receiving touchdowns. Or wait, that's not his stats. Fantasy 2020. Oh no, it is. Man got 4 tutties, 3. Just everything green. Man lost no fumbles.
Jaden Henry taking Jonathan Taylor for sure.
Probably.
I don't think there's any way you can get out of that.
Oh man.
I see a bunch of chalk picks coming up. Petey, Coleman, Jaden Henry. Like it's probably gonna leave me with something.
Something what you want or
I'm looking.
Time's
I'm
up.
seeing.
Chris Olave.
Well, that wasn't Jonathan Taylor.
It was not.
Is it picking like because we did the mock drafts with Sleeper, and
Yeah.
it would take just different things. Is the game just kind of or
The auto draft has
AI?
a mind of its own.
Someone about to end up with Tim Tebow for real?
For real. Who's your starting quarterback? Tim Tebow in a 24-man league.
I'm just saying that man as the leader of a football team, unmatched.
Listen,
he kept Aaron Hernandez in check.
Listen, Lamar Jackson, Amon-Ra St. Brown, Najee.
No, Najee!
Oh no. There's. So now I got to pick up. Oh man, what do I do?
Ooh.
Pocket sock. No, I was thinking. I had
That's tight end 3. First tight end. All right, so just don't draft the tight end. The rest of the draft is not worth it anymore.
I mean,
all I'm saying is I was the quickest pick in the first round because mine was so blatantly obvious.
I said Cowboys from the start. I knew I was picking a Cowboy.
But as soon as Cozy picked whatever, I was like, that's like an instant draft for Kelsey. My goodness. Yeah, 30 seconds. Why are you taking 30 seconds to take a pick here? Hurry up. Travis Etienne, there you go. I know what Scott Warren's about to do, and it's going to make me really sad. Oh, it's going to make me really sad. Oh, no! No! Scott, don't.
Better start messing and be like, hey,
Hey, listen, $5. Because
I think even if it wasn't Scott Warren, I don't think he's making it back to you.
I don't. How many we got here? What do we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, it would be very close.
Hold on, I'm lost here. Who are we talking about?
No, I didn't show it on the stream because I don't want nobody taking it. You don't know who I want. You do know who I want. Art knows who I want. Don't say it.
I'll be honest.
I'll kill you.
The one in chat, little Jalen Hyatt action.
W's?
I'm going to go draft Jalen Hyatt. That'll be my 9th round pick.
I mean, you just send him down the field.
Fade route. Ramondre Stevenson? What QBs we have left? That'll be kind of... What do we got going on here? Honestly?
Y'all think I'm joking? I'm starting Sam Howell.
Honestly, not taking a quarterback in the second round. I think I'm okay if I don't take a quarterback in the second round.
I think I will take mine 3rd round.
I think it has to be 3rd round.
Well,
you could get away with it in the 4th. Depending on...
I can't. I'm at the very end of the
Who do I trade? I should
trade.
trade. I trade the rest of my team for Patty Mahomes and just get both.
I am going to get a running back this round and quarterback.
Have you heard of Russell Wilson? Herbert? So QBs?
Run on QBs? Run on QBs?
Run on QBs, please.
Let's not.
Please.
Sam Howell sees in.
I'm not joking. I'm not
cowards.
joking.
Pick, you cowards.
I mean, it doesn't matter. There's still 2 picks before you.
Shut up. Shut up. Shut up.
He's gonna do it.
Stop it.
Why we get driver updates?
Homie, you want a driver update on Sam
Brace
Howell or
Hall.
something?
Starting quarterback for the Washington football team.
Oh.
Commanders.
Do it. Oh, I got
crank it
1, 2, 3, 4,
We'll just go
5.
silent because we gotta crank it up.
RODDCAR Nation, let's ride. Just start yelling into the microphone.
Start making race car noises.
Scott
How
Warren's,
we gained viewers?
Scott Warren's gonna do it to me. We're getting bits from this? Scott Warren's about to do it to me for real. I'm about to be very depressed. Oh, he's...
Look at that.
Oh, is that Link?
Yeah.
Come on.
Who else is Lynx?
Jaden Carter, I know you're watching somewhere. Don't do this.
Stop
Listen.
tipping us a cent.
Like how you manifested your pick, didn't get it. That's the exact same thing I'm doing.
You get yourself hype up for nothing.
I didn't think it'd be a possibility. It didn't happen.
Dijon was like right there.
It didn't happen in a single one of my mock drafts. Oh no, it's over. It's over. It's fine. It's so over. Oh,
it's so incredibly.
All right,
over.
I got a solid backup though. I get someone that I wanted anyways. It's fine.
Quarterback run.
Oh!
He was so fast with it.
Scott!
He knew.
Oh man. I mean, yeah, that's a solid pick. You got him at 215. That's solid for him.
Enjoy having Aaron Jones.
Shush.
Or Kenneth Walker. Or T. Higgins.
Kenneth Walker was a beast, don't lie.
I mean, they have so many running backs in Seattle.
T. Higgins, go ahead and give me Debo.
Man said Debo.
I'm fine with that. Like,
ooh.
I'll sub if you take the worst rank QB next. No thanks.
Corbin?
What? I'm lost here. Oh, I'm not taking worst rank QB.
Oh, you can't sort. So average draft position, Jake Hayner. I'll take Malik Cunningham. I'll do it. You sub.
How do you sort it?
Scroll down.
Oh, you just scroll
scrolled it.
all the way down.
Child.
Yeah. Like he's tied down there.
Jake Hayner, George Kittle.
Oh, what do I do?
You take a football player.
Scott. He told me what he was gonna do too. I give him a. Let me go.
I am panicked.
I feel like
Scott,
Madison's the best
I knew you were
choice.
gonna do it, and it still made me sad. Scott, why?
You didn't even draft all Detroit Lions.
I knew you wanted to. I knew he was a Georgia Tech legend. He was the one. He was the one bright spot. He was the one bright spot we had in 4 years, and I was like, wait a minute, no shot.
No. Go with what we said.
Oh, so sad.
Gotta love it. Gotta love it.
Nah, that's a great pick for you though. I was like, oh man, like even the possibility.
Yeah,
of
I'm
dropping-
excited about it.
Yeah.
I think that's where. Yeah.
Kenneth Walker. All right. Are we just in here now? Being loud and annoying?
Maybe. Don't say no bad words.
You're the one that left first. We could have just dragged him up here to yell at him.
All right.
Yeah, that's more.
Nah, we'll let him do their thing. We're loud.
I like how Link's like bet. Fucking bitch.
You a decision?
I made a decision. All right, who we got here? Seth the Merchant. What do we got?
The merch.
He's got a Patriots logo, so I'm going to assume Patriots defense here.
So we only get one. Well, we can get it's one starting wide receiver. Okay. Yep.
Yeah. And then a flex. Yeah.
Yep.
That's why it's funny that you took a tight end.
Listen, dog. Travis Kelce at 8 would.
I mean, you had Jahmyr Gibbs at 8.
I wasn't taking him at 8.
Yeah, that's on you.
I'll take him first overall next year, guaranteed.
Damon Pierce.
Ooh, Houston.
I mean, he's gonna be their main.
He'll be their only. Tyler Davala took the Panthers. The Panthers' lone bright spot for years. Traded him
This
away.
is where he takes Bryce Young.
Honestly, that'd be funny.
Chosen Anderson.
DK Metcalf.
DK Metcalf. Went chalk.
L pick.
Corbin Simmons.
On the clock.
What do I do?
You take
Calvin Ridley.
You take
bet on him.
You take
Dak Prescott.
Adrian Martinez.
Tua Tagovailoa. Aaron Jones.
The whole like bye week thing, I think, is out the window for me. So I'm just.
I didn't even check, to be honest. I didn't even think about it.
I'm drafting with vibes.
Let me look at my roster. Here's my bye week. Week 9 and week 10, dubs.
Scary Terry.
I think it shows you on the pick, right?
Is there a single running back left that's worth anything in the third round?
Yes.
J.K. Dobbins.
How long is Alvin Kamara suspended for?
6 games, I think.
Nah, no shot.
I mean, you have other running backs.
I think right now the best one available, Miles.
Okay. What are you saying, Art?
He was gonna say
Dobbins?
Cam Akers is fraudulent.
I wasn't gonna say him at all. I think James Conner is once again going to be the focal point for the Arizona offense.
Yeah.
Especially with Kyler being, I think he's gonna be out for a couple games. He's gonna be out for the season, ain't he?
I don't remember.
Or at least, I think Detroit, like David Kamara or David Montgomery.
There you go.
That's about, like, by the time it gets back to me on
What?
tight end, I'm like, nah.
You got Keenan Allen, Calvin Ridley, Amari. Like, you have slots. You got the flex.
Keenan Allen. Ooh, yeah. Didn't even notice. Look at that.
I believe in me.
So
went.
Here is my dilemma right now. I think it's easily taking a solid wide receiver like you just mentioned, or go with a QB. But then there's literally no running backs left.
Like I've choreographed where I'm going. I'm either going wide receiver or tight end with my next pick, and then tight end wide receiver at the pick after that. All right, like I don't care if anyone knows. I'll find some value. But like,
I'm just waiting for
Aaron
someone
Waller?
to. Hey, Link gave us a subscription anyways, even though it wasn't the worst pick. Aaron Rodgers, he reached. That was a reach. That was a reach. Honestly, what do we got going on here? Anthony Richardson? No shot Anthony Richardson is worth anything this year, right?
I mean, there's a
DeAndre
chance.
Swift? Yeah, never mind.
His teammates say he's got that factor. You know what I mean?
Apparently.
I like how Link's like, I'm bored by enjoy and subscribe to the Prime sub. Let's go.
All right, well, that means you have to draft the bottom tier quarterback. Blake Cunningham it is.
I'll draft him in the last round. I don't care about quarterback.
W pick.
W picks.
W pick. No.
Oh, yeah, he's the guy that came out that got suspended on the Falcons for sports betting.
Yeah. He had a year off to get right. We'll see what he does.
He'll place better picks under a different name.
Max, if J.K. Dobbins gets to you and you don't take him, you losing is on you.
Would Keenan Allen not be better in that spot?
I mean, if it gets to you.
But like you then have to worry about getting a running back after.
That's because
he is the best. Like he's the only one projected to get 1,000 yards, and that's 1,100. Cam Akers ain't doing that.
And Cam Akers are not getting close.
Hey,
what does Michael Cozy Jr. do? Who's the best? It's Keenan Allen, Amari Cooper, DeAndre Hopkins.
He's gonna take like Kirk Cousins or some shit right here.
No, he's going for Danny Dimes.
Danny Dimes.
Throw it on a dime. Trace McSorley.
Keenan Allen is projected at like a 50-point deficit to J.K. Dobbins.
What does Tyler want?
It was me. So
Yeah.
I either.
What does Tyler want?
What do we got here? This is actually what I gotta think about. Ohio State running back. You got hurt a bunch.
Did Dobbins get hurt a bunch?
Last year he did. He's only 24, so he's still.
I mean, he played all of last year.
That would be.
Oh wait, no.
Yeah. He tore his
played
ACL at the start of the year.
He played 8 games. Ooh.
Did he?
He only played 8 games. Yeah.
Oh
I mean,
man.
like, if it was the later 8 games, and like I would say that's a good sign that his ACL.
Keenan Allen. I don't think there'll be any running backs worth anything in the fourth. So I gotta kind of reach for that.
I don't think that's not even really a reach.
I don't think it's a reach. I just think it's like kind of like please stay healthy kind of thing.
Yeah.
Where now it's like you kind of have a decent number of flexes left.
Like, and honestly, like I wasn't even saying that to like try and be like, oh, don't take a wide receiver because I need one. Because like I think the guy I'm taking is probably not even on the list until you scroll down.
So my team is so far and away more dominant than everybody else's. Like it's me. But like, actually, so let's look at everyone that has 3 draft picks right now, which is only 8 of us. I think
I'm happy.
Kyle Pitts. He's going for it. He's going for it. I like.
I think I know who Art's drafting. We've talked about him a lot.
Justin Fields in the second. I don't know.
Who do you think I'm taking?
That?
I didn't realize that. Hang on a minute.
Like there are honestly some there are some not great teams in my opinion. Who do you think I'm taking, Corbin?
Dude, I gotta wait for a minute for my next pick.
I don't know if
I'm not sure. I'm not sure if I'll take him this round, but 4th pick if one of them's still there. Yeah,
potentially. Where is he at?
I really like my team. I like my first 2 picks a lot.
I think you need to take a wide receiver.
Who, me?
I'm definitely taking a wide receiver.
Oh, James Conner's a good pick. Honestly, it is.
Like I thought, in my opinion, he was the running back. Like if you're scared of J.K. Dobbins' injuries, that's the running back I would have gone with.
Yeah, but it's just that they don't have Kyler Murray, so like they're just going to be like, I feel like so woefully inept.
Colt McCoy, brother.
Yeah, Colt McCoy.
That's what I'm saying though. They'll just load the box, be like, James Conner not going to beat us. Colt McCoy is, and that ain't going to work for them. Like they're not going to be able to establish in the pass.
Colt McCoy, he gonna show you why he was good one time. Forever ago.
One time for the one time. I'm saying there are definitely some rookies.
Mari Cooper, DJ Moore.
What's our favorite team so far in the draft?
I think mine. I like Diggs and Lawrence. I actually like Lucas Bustle's team a decent bit.
Yeah.
Diggs, Lawrence,
Scott Warren actually got a decent team too. Tyreek Hill, Jahmyr Gibbs. I love Scott Warren's team.
I like Ryan Doucette's team.
Where Jalen Hurts with Breece Hall. Yeah.
As long as Breece Hall stays healthy, I think it's good. But one year in, he tore his ACL quite.
I love Rod's reaction to the Pitts pick. He's just laughing.
In my opinion, the worst team to have all 3 currently is James.
You being that like sincere?
Like I don't like Alexander Madison. Like if he took
his RB, yeah,
as his RB1, he takes Damon Pierce, Aaron Jones. I think it's a good. I don't think Madison.
Isn't Aaron Jones? He's Green Bay starter now, right? Or he has been.
Yeah.
Yes, he is mine.
I don't see that kind of production out of him. Like they have so many weapons to actually pass to.
He's not that guy.
Like, I don't think they're really gonna develop a ground game for him. And if they do, they're bringing in someone else to help him.
Cam Akers,
no, don't fall into that trap. I did one year and it was just rough.
Like, depending on the quality that I take here, I think I might have the best team.
Man loading up. So you got ETN in the flex. That's nice. You got probably one of the better flexes then.
Yes. Because I'm going to get a potential number 1 wide receiver here.
So let's see here. What's he get? Javonte Williams is a solid pick if he stays healthy too.
Who is it?
Spalding. So let's see. Who does Art think? It's got to be DeAndre Hopkins at Tennessee. That's what
it's not even close.
So you thinking of either Christian Watson or Drake London then? No. Don't fall in the Drake London trap, please. Please don't.
I think I know what trap he's going.
Oh, I love it.
Let's go.
Let's go. Breakout year.
I mean, in my opinion, that is the number 1 target for the Steelers.
It will be.
It's going to be between him, Freiermuth, and Najee.
Yeah.
All right. What is Art's tight end pick though?
Zach Gentry, the Steelers' backup.
I mean, Freiermuth. See, the problem is there's a tight end that I want. I might wait. Well, he's not going to make it back around.
We took Brock Bowers, didn't we? Or no, we took Darnell Washington. We took Darnell Washington.
Oh yeah, the other Georgia tight end.
I would honestly take him as a backup tight end.
You can't.
But I'm saying if you wait that long and you need one, Darnell Washington probably not that bad of a pick.
If Freiermuth gets back to me, it's a real question.
If Freiermuth gets back to you in the 4th and you don't want a QB at all, I'd take him 100%.
I'm not taking a quarterback. Like quarterback will probably be the last thing I draft.
Sam Howell, baby.
He's going for it. Sam Howell's a starter, right?
Yeah.
So something to consider. He lost to Georgia Tech 2 years in a row. Just FYI.
I'm just saying, if I have, because like there are going to be 23 other teams, right?
Yes.
So if I have 9 options at quarterback, like there are 9 starting quarterbacks in the NFL that aren't going to be on a team because we can only have one.
Yeah.
I get to like play matchups.
I actually like the turn pick because Jonathan. Well, if it wasn't Jonathan Taylor, You should have just taken Breece Hall and Lamar Jackson and been done with it. Ramondre Stevenson scares me because he just fell off a cliff the second half of the year.
I do think Jonathan Taylor will be drafted or play.
If he gets drafted, it's
So I
fine.
think
If he gets drafted to a decent team, I think he might go to the Dolphins, which is fine.
Be traded?
Yeah, traded, yeah.
saw
There you go. That's a solid pick.
saw
I
the
don't
Eagles-
like what's happening right now. I feel like it. Oh man, we'll see.
Like, I really wanted to go in on Dalton Kincaid. He is going to be an option for them, but the problem is he's going to be like the third option.
If Dalton Kincaid gets to me, I'm gonna be upset that I took my tight end.
I got 11 picks. Evan Ingram's available, but I already have a tight end. Evan Ingram, like, he just randomly went off for.
Well, there's Evan Ingram.
Never mind.
Another quarterback round for Max, 100%.
We'll see.
Well, he still needs a flex.
True. This will be.
And on
this will be a flex round for me. And I'll take quarterback.
AJ Dillon, I think, was one of my go-to flex picks. To be honest, isn't he their pass catching receiver?
AJ Dillon is the guy. Plus Jordan Love, rookie quarterback.
I want to say one of the potential. This is entirely on potential. Best flex here is going to be JSN.
Jonathan Smith and Jigba.
I think
Jackson Smith.
All right, whatever.
I think there's a good chance he is the number one target in Seattle. He had a really good preseason. He was great in college. It says he's questionable.
Right.
Oh yeah, because he hurt his hand, right? But he still has a chance to play.
1, 2, 3,
I forgot
4,
it.
5.
I
I got
forgot
6
DK
picks. If I can get 6 picks of what I want, I'd be literally ecstatic. I don't know why.
I think Jackson's gonna be better than DK.
Give me a year.
I mean, your time.
Take Justin Tucker and be done with it.
This
Not in
man
the fourth.
starred Antonio Gibson.
I did not mean to do that. I was messing around with the mobile app.
Hey, it's okay. You should start Drake London so you don't pick one accident.
Just stay away from the stars. I hate that pick. Jake London. Oh, not with Desmond Ridder, brother.
Oh my.
Give it to me.
Like, there are just some teams that you avoid.
Yeah.
And that is one of them.
Give me what I want. Jaden Carter, Scott Warren, and Logan Short. Give me what I want. Marquise Brown? Is that what
Is
I
it
want?
Mike Williams? You got your last name?
The Williams brothers?
The Williams brother? You should draft Max Williams.
Yeah.
I don't even think he's on the team.
He got 2 X's in his name. He's
Hold
fake.
up, Rob Gronkowski is available. Tim Tebow is actually in here.
That's hilarious.
I'm picking him.
I need to ask Rod if I can have an exception to the rule.
Just give Art.
No, you don't draft another quarterback. You just draft Tim Tebow.
He's a tight end.
Oh my gosh. He's a flex pick. We know that Tim Tebow's flexible. Mike Williams? I don't know if I trust.
He says only if I could choose Ryan Leaf.
I got 2 picks, and then I'd be very over the moon.
I'm curious where Scott Warren goes here, because he talked about taking Laporte in. I thought he should have gone, slot in the third. Because I mean, you had Keenan Allen, James, like you had a bunch. Amari Cooper, but he went Dallas Goedert, and I don't think Dallas Goedert is that much of an upgrade over Sam Laporta, or even the guy I took.
If Scott picks who I want, I might just kick him from the Discord.
Pittman?
It was not Pittman. Logan Short, don't do it to me.
Logan Short, please come in clutch.
We don't even know what he wants. Just take it.
Just take it. I believe.
Or do I get very? Oh, wait a minute. I have to, because I'm on the. No, it's still too many. He would get taken by then. Never mind.
What?
I'm not gonna say it until after I do it.
You really want AJ Dillon?
No, he wants Deontay Johnson.
This will be real. You Art will think it's stupid. Oh, he took Marquise Brown. So I actually have several solid options here. It's down to between. It's really 3. And I'll go ahead and tell you now, it's between Jackson Smith and Jigba, AJ Dillon, or Tua. And I really want Tua. But I look at my roster. Kelsey is out on week 10, so that's a guaranteed week 10 L.
Max is a huge gang sign connoisseur.
But Tua is a quarterback that I've wanted. I didn't pair him with Tyreek Hill because Kelsey was available. But Njigba has massive potential, and AJ Dillon is a solid flex option. You know what I mean? So that's
What's
where
he do?
Gotta lock in QB. We'll do it. Tua dual threat if he stays healthy. if his brain doesn't explode. Then
we're week 3. He's gonna be throwing more gang signs. Oh,
I'm okay with it though because I waited till the 4th round. I didn't panic picking the 3rd. I got almost halfway through. We'll be all right.
Yeah, well, you're gonna think I didn't panic picking the 3rd. You know, week 5 you got Colt McCoy starting for you.
I'm fine with it for now. That was who I've been taking. Like that was my quarterback, and I got my quarterback, so I'm fine with it.
Man, got a guy.
I did get my guy. I got the guy. And Jigba's definitely gone, so is Dylan, so that's fine. But
just
there's
just gotta get through Mendez, and I'll be happy. I know I got my guy.
Oh, you want a quarterback?
Yeah, I want a quarterback. I'll take him on pick 5.
You want Kirk Cousins, don't you?
He does.
There's two. There's 2.
Mike Williams, Jahan Dotson.
There are 2 that I am thinking about.
There's no way you're thinking of Anthony Richardson.
No, I'm not thinking of him. I'm thinking more about the bye weeks than anything else.
I have set up for a week 10L expeditiously, just like.
I literally took 2 Pittsburgh players. So
whoever's with me on week 13, like free
dubs. Yeah.
Congrats! I'm proud of you.
Week 10. If you're facing me week 10, you literally have to do nothing. Like you just show up. Like
don't even touch your thing.
Just be like, take a W. Or I'll make a trade for you. Like, give me a player for your free W. Like, give me a bench player that I need or something. Goff?
Oh, what do I do? Thankfully, that's not at all who I was looking at.
Fair enough.
The Goffinator going to put himself in a coffin this season.
Put him in a cool.
It's telling that Scott Warren did not pick him. I'm just saying. You know what I mean?
Scott Warren has drafted 1 Detroit Lion. All right.
Right.
Man was like, yeah, I'm going to draft Lions, and took the only one you wanted.
Right. Oh, dude, if I would have got Gibbs, dude, I would be winning this draft easy. Who do you think got the best team right now? Like, who do you think? What are we looking at? Outside of our own, because right now it's Corbin, myself, and Art taking the top 3. But like outside of us, who got a good team?
I kind of like if Merch takes a good wide receiver here. I don't like if he took
Schultz, Tyler.
Yeah, he's the number 1 tight end in Houston, but it's
Houston. There are teams you avoid. Corbin got some solid options on the board right now.
I do.
See, I put it in his mind. Now he wants JSN.
How long is he out for though with his hand? Let's look.
Is it potentially maybe missing week 1? Maybe.
He underwent surgery Thursday, but without a clear timetable for return. It went great, but they just don't know. They said most likely in the first month of the season.
First month.
That could be 4 weeks though.
True. That's actually
that's spooky if you don't have your flex for 4 weeks.
If y'all want to let him drop to me,
honestly, he wouldn't get to you right in the 5th. But if he got to me, I'm just kidding. I don't know if I could take that for 4 weeks. That'd be spooky.
I mean, I'd be fine with it because he could just sit on my bench.
AJ Dillon's good. That's well done.
Yeah.
I got both Green Bay running backs.
So
you got one starting and one on the flex. There you go. Hey, listen, wait, Corbin. If one vultures the other, you're solid.
Yeah.
You're
I just
good.
need to make sure I draft the third running back now that is not on week 6 bye.
You got Corbin. You got 2 guaranteed L's. You got 13 and 6. You've
No, I'll be fine week 6.
You should take Samaje Perine.
P. Ryan, he would randomly go off for like 30 points one game a year.
What about Mr. Pokemon?
Look at the running. Look at the wide receivers that we went on this round. That was. It started out tight. We went running backs first 3.
Quentin Johnson.
Listen, dog.
He's like the number 3.
Don't make me act up.
Number 3 in an offense that might struggle. We talked about that too, Roth. We both said they would struggle. They might struggle.
Wait, Corbin, do you take? Ooh, wait a minute.
He's taking a quarterback.
It's 100% a quarterback.
You got Kirk Cousins, Daniel Jones, Russell Wilson, Jordan Love, Bryce Young.
It's a week 13 quarterback. That's guaranteed.
I will be very.
Or do you sell out and take Rashad Penny?
I'll be honest. Kenny Pickett below Bryce Young is incredibly disrespectful.
I think it's right on. I could reach for Jimmy Garoppolo.
Kenny Pickett can be taken in the 7th with the way that they have him listed. Honestly.
Oh, you don't talk about it.
I'm sorry. I just realized that's incredible disrespect.
Hold up, who doesn't let 1, 2? Wait, no. How many people don't have quarterbacks? 1, 2, 3.
You got to think if there's going to be
4.
a run.
I want to know, like, Brian
Robinson. Corbin doesn't unless he takes one here. Tyler doesn't. Oh wait, he does. Never mind.
He does.
Cozy doesn't. Logan doesn't. Scott Warren doesn't.
Yeah.
Rod doesn't. Matt Spalding. You. PDJ.
Well, PD's on auto draft,
and then Jaden Henry. So
not a thing you can do about that.
Yeah.
Corbin is pondering if he wants Kirk Cousins.
He's pondering if he wants Christian Pond.
Wait, when was Dak taken?
Dak was taken a while ago.
I'm just like the fact that Dak is Kirk is
10 seconds.
The white Dak Prescott.
Kirk Cousins.
He did it.
Honestly, that's a solid pick. That man gonna be slinging it.
He's given up week 13. He's literally given up week 13.
Yeah.
Let him play Corbin week 13. Let him play Corbin week 13.
Literally, I think one of the best strategies is to focus all your draft picks on one bye week.
Yeah.
So you're not missing random guys in random weeks.
I've kind of sold out for week 10. So.
Outside of week 13, right? Like, I got to figure out the week 6 problem with the Green Bay running backs, but there was nobody else. I didn't like anybody else. AJ Dillon was the best option.
Deontay Johnson.
Now I got to take a wide receiver for sure. My next pick.
For sure.
For sure.
For sure. Oh, sure.
I mean, I think it's safe to say Roth is done with
49ers defense.
I was just about to ask, when does that happen? Because do you take a so-so flex or do you take best overall at defense?
Well, I mean, he doesn't have a so-so flex. He's tight end missing.
Ooh,
yeah, he's missing his tight end.
So, because I was going to ask, if it came to me at 8, do I take the best defense and just be done with it?
Do you want to take the best defense or do you want to flex?
That's a great question, though.
Because, I mean, JSN's still there, but you don't want to risk that. Antonio Gibson is potentially the number 2.
Gabe Davis, he has, like, random moments. Kadoni
he's the number 2 for Buffalo.
Yeah.
There's no good Miami receivers to pair with Tua anymore, is there? I think they're all taken.
Was Waddle taken?
Yeah, had to have been.
Waddle was definitely taken at some point.
I wasn't paying attention. You should take
Juju Smith-Schuster.
Actually, Brandon Cooks is projected a lot higher in some other places because he's going to be, I think, the number 2 to Lamb.
Oh,
yeah. Kadarius Toney is not a bad pick, I feel like.
No, he's not. The Chiefs have so much.
Because, like, he's not... Like, he busted with the Giants.
Well, there's Gabe Davis.
Gabe Davis. This will be a kicker.
He's still dealing with a knee injury. He played a key role.
No one's taking kicker right now.
Nah, Cody's taking a kicker.
He is expected to be the wide receiver 1 on the Chiefs this year.
Ooh.
Hang on a minute.
Fast.
So wait a minute. So I get a pick of JSN or hang on.
Take Juju.
Kadarius Toney or JSN? Because like JSN in the 5th, right? I didn't want to take him in the 4th. But like Oh well, because DK Metcalf and Tyler Lockett though. I don't know.
He is okay. He has better route running than DK.
Because he is
Better
he
route
is an
running than Tyler.
absolute baller,
He is insane.
Noah Fant still there, right?
dude.
I believe so.
I'm Kadarius Toney. This is the flex round.
Wait,
Jamal Williams? No.
is Noah Fant is way down there.
All right, all right.
He is,
Oh
he
boy.
is quite far. Max, I believe in you. Just make sure you start your favorite player. Pick. Oh
Don't
no.
rush him.
Give me. I can't believe you actually fell to me in the 5th there. We'll deal with it. We'll deal with those
I mean,
repercussions.
You still got to take one to replace him, but
we'll be all right.
I think whenever because I was strongly looking at him. Like
I think because I was thinking about it. I was thinking about you brought it up and I was like, wait a minute, that was. But the fact that he fell to me in the 5th, like he was the best player available, like on the board.
So whenever I reached at 3, because I knew I wanted a younger wide receiver, I have a lot of faith.
Yeah.
It was between him and Jason, between Pickens and Jason in the 3rd round.
Because what he was 24. We're in the 5th round, so 24 times 4 rounds. I got him like past where he should have been taken according to his draft.
Hold on. Brock Purdy.
I'm fine with that in the 5th.
Bit early.
Stafford.
I think there's better options in both of those.
I'm fine with that.
At quarterback.
Because let's see who's left on that. Daniel Jones, Russell Wilson. That's really like the only, and then Kenny Pickett. I feel like are the 3 best on the board.
Yeah, I think Daniel.
And Brock Purdy balled out last year though, before he got hurt.
He did ball out.
I think that in the 5th, that's fine.
There's a reason there's a saying called sophomore slump.
It is.
I just don't know if this is like a one and done thing or what. Because he was still a wild season. I would 100% taken Russell Wilson over Matt Stafford though.
I was like, wait, there's another
Jaden Carter going
wide receiver.
Like, I mean, he's not gonna have a backup. Well, he has a backup now, but like he doesn't have a tight end.
Yeah.
My tight end 1 potentially still on the board.
That's
like
hilarious.
it was.
Oh, you talking about who?
I love Kincaid.
Kincaid.
He
doesn't. He beats out Knox.
He's either
he's pushing him for it at least.
He's either going to because like he's higher than Knox. Like if you look right now, he is up higher than Knox. He's not projected with like he's projected like 0.6 more points.
Yeah,
but he's probably going to be the slot for the Buffalo Bills.
So look at my team. I got J.K. Dobbins. I need a backup flex.
What?
Do you take in Russell Wilson if it gets to him? If he gets to you or no? Maybe Daniel Jones.
I mean, Jones has wheels.
Yeah, they both have wheels.
No, he does. Russell Wilson does not have. Russell Wilson doesn't run. Like he will scramble a little bit, but Daniel Jones like has the potential to actually get out there and move a little bit.
No, Sean Payton has come out and said he's going to make Russell Wilson run more. Right? He wants him to run more. He's encouraged.
Eagles defense. So I feel like we're getting into that part of the draft.
We're getting kicker soon. I'm calling it.
Well, it's your gut,
Art's taking a kicker here. I don't trust him.
Hey, Justin Tucker to be done with it, right? Don't even think about it.
I mean, I'm also looking at Jordan. Like, I think Jordan Love could succeed.
Yeah.
Like, they still have weapons around him. They have the running game. Like, he has a little more mobility than.
They have a good defense.
Jordan Love got like sporadic game time too. Like he's not being completely thrust into like the unknown.
Yeah.
So he does.
Michael Thomas is a sleeper pick, I must say. Like no pun intended, we're on sleeper. Michael Thomas, if he could somehow find form again, like maybe
he should not be injured constantly.
Yeah, because let's see like his production, like 2019, solid in everything. 2020, like, and then 2020 just been like hurt, unfortunately. So looking like his old self, Rashard Penny.
Slant man, gonna be back at it again.
Matt Spalding doesn't have a quarterback. Neither does Traylon
Tucker.
You probably could have got him in the 6th, brother.
Hey,
didn't want to risk it.
That point, like 0.4 points over the next guy, it's gonna matter.
It probably will.
Corbin called that shit. I was like,
is that what you actually wanted, or did you put it in your head?
From the start.
Yeah,
from the start.
Fair enough.
From the start. I wanted Tucker, but I was just gonna sit there and talk because I know there are only 10 people watching, but you don't know how many of the 10 are still in here. I know Rod's still in here.
Yeah.
Rod's 100% a sneaker.
So,
Jameson Williams.
I didn't want to talk about it.
How long is he suspended for? Like half the season?
I don't think it's that much.
Because he had supreme talent coming out of
Well, I wouldn't draft him, Max. You've already got one guy who might miss a few games. So.
Yeah, I just like, cause that's a lot of talent there. To be fair, you took him over Kincaid though. I thought that's what you wanted. Tucker?
Who?
You took Tucker over Kincaid?
I already have a tight end.
No. I feel like I got it. So this is either defense or flex for me. To get the backup flex or the starting defense.
Yeah.
It kind of has to be a defense. If it's not. Like, kicker, I'll take that in the 7th to be done with it. But I cannot wait another round to go defense, I feel like. Maybe you could, depending on how many people pick one in the 6th. Because they got to go all the way through the 6th, though, for me.
Yeah, I think I'm taking a kicker defense.
Because let's see here. Because, wait, they're not even on the auto draft thing yet. So maybe you get away with it. Cowboys defense.
Harrison Butker round 6. Wild.
I feel like you, because I have the quick turnaround time, so I get a decent-ish kicker in 7.
I mean, you have a quick. I have a quick turnaround time. What are you talking about?
Yeah, so I'm saying like I could take a kicker in the 7th and be okay with it.
Like all I have to do is make sure I draft something that Jacob Roth needs, so I can get it for him.
Yeah.
And then whatever he doesn't need, I take after.
He needs a tight end.
Yeah, so I'm not. Yeah.
Really, it's tight end.
He's probably gonna take like tight end, kicker, defense, right?
So I got all my skill positions filled though, so like I'm happy with how this has gone.
Yeah, so I'm taking kicker, defense, and then
I don't. Ooh.
Then probably fill in. I guess I don't know. I need a wide receiver. Fuck.
You should take. Do you definitely need wide receiver defense? I feel like.
Yeah. It's just what order I'm gonna take him in.
Yeah.
No, I'm very happy with that. I got my kicker.
You got kicker 1, so like you can't even. Like...
I have the potential. Like they've done it 2 years in a row. Cowboys have led the league in takeaways. They've added Stephon Gilmore. Like.
Yeah. What do we got here? Tight end run. Tight end run. Tight end run.
Taysom Hill is wild still.
It's not
There's
though.
no way that man just.
He's so
Taysom.
like
Taysom Hill in the 6 is okay because there was like
he just doesn't score points like he should.
That one game he does, they'll be hilarious.
Yeah, the one game he does, he'll score you 50 points, but he's scoring you like 3 points every other game.
True.
Like it's not that he's just not a fantasy player.
Who's still decent on the flex? Like Jerick McKinnon pass catching. Tyler Algier. That's a solid one.
Yeah.
Honestly, forget the defense.
Forget the defense.
Defense don't win nothing anymore. Jalen Warren is actually kind of interesting too. He's gotten a lot better. Kareem Hunt. Jets defense?
The Jets defense is very good. The only problem with the Jets is their offensive line is questionable.
Elijah Moore? He's their starting wide receiver 2? 23? Damian Harris? Yeah.
All right.
I like that they still list Trey Lance as San Fran.
I mean, he got drafted today.
Traded today.
Whatever.
One
of my picks just got taken. I'm sad.
What? Thielen?
Yeah.
Jeez.
I'm gonna take Thielen on the swing around.
I got a swing around.
So,
a wrap-a-wow.
Wabba-wow.
I'm gonna wrap around here.
Give me... Algiers flex.
Jesus, what a run on defenses.
I'll probably regret that. Oh, yeah. Oh, need defense.
Is the Buffalo Bills defense still there?
It is. Wow.
I think, okay, the Steelers defense was like top 5 for me.
It is. I don't think I'm going to get back to him, though.
mean,
Algier is such a good flex, though. Because he, what did he do last year? He had how many last year?
Like, he had over 1,000 yards.
That's what I'm saying. And I know they drafted Bijan, but, like, they're going to use both because he's not bad. He's really good.
Yeah.
So,
oh, my God.
And that's the backup to JSN for me, then. That's good.
Yeah.
Some of y'all draft like my grandma drafts.
So 7 will be defense, 8 is kicker, and 9 is whatever.
Yeah.
Come on, Dvala. Don't screw me here.
Foreman's a decent pick.
Don't screw me here, Dvala. Okay. I hate this guy. Alright.
The suspense.
Just pick somebody, you fuck. I hate Tyler Ball so much. All his teams are crap. His drivers are crap. Just take a running back and leave me alone. Thank you.
Bills defense, very nice.
He took a wide receiver.
That's a bad call.
Yeah.
Actually, there's a guy, Cole Palkin, Cozy taking 2 running backs in 3 rounds. I'd like to hear his thought process.
Darn it! Oh.
Yeah, that was.
Okay.
Like I took 2 running backs from 1 and 2. Like
the Ravens' defense has been okay, though.
What are our thoughts on the wide receivers available?
Wide receivers available? Jameson Williams has the potential to be the number 2 for Detroit.
Jameson Williams has massive talent.
Is Bateman the number 1 for Baltimore, or is it Zay Flowers? I think Zay Flowers is gone. Jalen Hyatt has big breakout potential because he just can run the fuck away from people. For me, it'd be between Jameson Williams. Is he? Oh, he's suspended. Is he suspended for
6 games? I just looked.
Oh,
that is a lot.
Tyler Boyd, number 3 for Cincinnati.
You ruined my pick, Jacob. Oh. That's
I think 6 games is fine.
Fair enough. Someone had to take him. Yeah. You have the potential, though. You get that unlocked potential. So I'm fine with that.
He comes back, plays well. I'm fine.
Because he was the Alabama running or wide receiver, right? Yeah, who was like
one of the many, yes.
Well, like he was the one who sat out for the year or almost the entire year, and then like he came. Didn't he come? Was he the one that came in anything, or was it Almon? I think Almon Raw came in.
Well, week 13 is a fucking mess for me, though. We all know that.
Mm-hmm. What week? So mine, I gave up 10, pretty much. This is the worst one for me.
What?
Week 10. What's wrong with the Chiefs' defense? I thought they were okay.
I am more than happy to, because I have 2 players on 7, 6, and my kicker's on 13, right? I am more than okay losing 3 games, potentially.
So I actually am okay now. I kind of walked off the ledge. Saints have had an average defense. They're pretty solid. Same with the Seahawks, Ravens, and Chiefs. Why are the Chiefs so low? I know they got their DT sitting out, but like...
Because they don't really have coverage in the secondary. Their linebackers aren't great. Like they are... Remember how their defense started last year?
Fair.
Like people were saying they wouldn't make the playoffs.
I really wanted the Steelers defense. That would have made me happy.
Yeah.
But Algier was... I wanted that more, which I think...
I think that the big question for you about the Saints is, do you trust them being able to stop people enough and like their offense move forward?
Probably not.
Because
who they got
if
quarterback?
Carr?
Derek Carr. I mean, he's not that trash. We got
He's not that
Jamal
trash, but what are
Jamal
the weapons
Williams,
they have?
Chris Olave, Michael Thomas, Juwan Johnson, Taysom Hill. I mean, that's not awful.
It has potential, but you have to hope that, again.
They were 8-3, 3-4, 6-4, 2. They honestly, they kind of fell off at the end of the year, though. Look at this.
Can't wait to see me drop. I just gotta make sure I don't draft a running back with.
So compare that to the Ravens in 2022. They were kind of. I mean, they didn't produce many stinkers, and I think. Oh, this is a tough one.
I think one that I legitimately looked at in case I went a different direction was the Giants with the additions that they've made. Because I mean, they have a good D line, they have good linebackers. They just added Isaiah Thomas, so if he can actually
Seahawks
develop,
defense 8-10, 8-8, 320, 9-14, 8-4, 1-9, 1-1, 18, 7. That's actually kind of solid.
Man's out there telling me my passwords.
See, but you got to try and do you know the additions on their defense?
I don't know nothing about the Seattle Seahawks, sir.
See, that's a problem. Like, you can't just be like, yeah, well, they did good last year. There's so much turnover between year to year for defenses.
Right.
Like,
so I need some help here. I'm thinking Saints, Seahawks, or Ravens. What you thinking there for me, homie? I need some assistance.
Giants.
You thinking Giants?
My pick would, if I was picking defense right now,
Saints.
Saints.
100% Saints. NFC South is hot garbage. Take the fucking Saints. They're gonna have so many free interceptions and fumbles and dumb shit.
Because I'm thinking here, AFC North is actually kind of brutal. Now that I think about it. So that
NFC East is the NFC.
NFC East is brutal.
But
NFC
that's only
South is a fucking clown show.
We'll take best defense on the board. So
I'm
fine with it. Like, it's all right. I'll deal with it.
I mean, that's 6 games of 17.
Yeah.
Where you have to hope that their offense can keep their defense off the field.
I think Derek Carr's okay. Jamal Williams is solid. Chris Olave is good. Michael Thomas, if he can get back to his old self, I think they'll be all right.
No, I look at the defense, and the only they've still got Cameron Jordan. He's getting out there. Tyrann is not the Honey Badger anymore.
Yeah.
Brian Breesy is young. We don't even think Marshawn Lattimore is as good as he once was.
Yeah.
But Demario Davis is gonna be good, but
we'll see how it goes. I just took best on the board and just did. We'll deal with the repercussions later. If it gets that bad, we'll see what's out there. We might have to do.
Man said repercussions.
Leonard Fournette, Hunter Renfrow.
I might go back-to-back running back here.
Donovan Peoples-Jones, Zach Moss, Chase Claypool might be a 9th round pick that's worth a flyer.
Wait, what do you mean back-to-back running back, Art? You've already got 2.
Am I not allowed to have 4 running backs?
Why would you?
I would like 4 running backs.
Whatever. I mean, you do you.
I don't think I'm allowed to have 4 running backs.
Probably not. We're beating the Giants, baby.
Rod, your rules suck. Why can't it be like last year where I got all the tight ends?
We're taking a kicker next round. Who we got? We'll probably be looking at. Oh, geez.
Our position limits 3 for running backs, 3 for wide
Yeah, I know. I can weed.
I'm just making sure you read. Yeah. I'm just trying to be helpful.
Help these. Hoarding tight ends is the best thing in fantasy football.
Oh, it's still so funny.
Ezekiel Elliott off the board.
Man had 4 tight ends by round 5.
Because he gave us 2 slots, didn't he? So I was starting 1 tight end, and then 2 in the slots. I'm pretty sure I had Kittle, Mark Andrews, and Dalton Schultz.
Yeah, it's so dumb.
Give me kicker, give me fuel, give me fire, give me kicker in the 7th, 8th round, whatever round we're on.
You had it going there for a second, but
yeah.
Give me fuel, give me fire, give me that which I desire.
Okay.
This draft has been so much fun, though. This is utter chaos, and I love it. Patty Mahomes first overall, and then no one took a quarterback immediately after that. Quarterback got Jay Jettis, and then Josh Allen, and then we were good until Jalen Hurts came off the board. Me getting Travis Kelce as 8 is just hilarious.
Bijan, though.
That man went to what, like 16th?
14th?
14th?
14th? I mean, that's where I'm like, can I trade up in the draft?
Yeah, we need to trade picks next year. Just go full on, like, everyone will be in the voice channel and be like, listen, I got a proposal for you.
I got a proposal. I'll give you $5 and my 7th round pick. Give me one.
I'll give you a Dairy Queen coupon.
Dairy Queen. There ain't nothing wrong with a Dairy Queen coupon, right?
Absolutely not.
All right, so I'm getting one of my boys. I think I want this one. I want.
That's saw. Wait. I thought you got Kenny Pickett. I was like, in the 7th round, Matt Spalding with a steal. Honestly,
Matt Spalding couldn't spell steal. If I gave him three tries.
I have my kicker that I want, and I'm almost positive he's not getting to me. Oh well.
Give me, if you won't give me fire, give me that one I desire.
You don't give me fire, give me I desire.
I'm checking, making sure I didn't
Bigsby?
break the rules. I did only draft 3 running backs.
Tank Bigsby was solid in college.
Hey, I don't think you can draft more anyways. I think he said
I think it'll tell you no. He took Michael Thomas, Peyton, whoever Peyton Tulloch is. That's solid. 6th round.
All right, I'm looking at 3 wide receivers.
I'm taking a kicker, and then I'll end with flex because I just want to.
Wait, you're just gonna end the draft with 2 more wide receivers? That'd be great.
No,
I love that for you.
I'm really hoping it works out for you, but
I'm looking at
quarterback
3.
roster.
When's his bye week? Not good. I mean, not good.
Oh.
That one's fine.
What are we waiting on, fellas? It's the 8th round. You should already know what you want.
Fine. I'm between 2 wide receivers.
I mean, Peyton Tulloch out of the Tennessee. He's lost right now.
You took who? Rashid Rice.
Yes.
Oh,
Spectacular showing in win though.
Hey diddle diddle.
Ray Rice up the middle.
Oh jeez.
And also in the elevator.
Oh. Not good. I knew my kicker wasn't going to last. Man got...
Tyler Boyd way back there.
You have Bryce Young, C.J. Stroud, Sam Howell, or Jimmy Garoppolo. Mac Jones, does he rebound this year?
No. Bailey Zappi coming in hot.
Who's your quarterback going to be?
We'll find out in the 9th.
I think everybody else has a quarterback, so he can get whoever he wants.
Fair enough.
Right? Why take a quarterback? Everybody else already got one.
Let's see. Quarterback. Wait.
Yeah, everybody else has one. You can just, that's honestly smart by Art to not take a quarterback there. Wait, so who are you taking since nobody...
Like, you know how I was sitting there saying Sam Howell the entire time? It might be Sam Howell.
You should...
Garoppolo.
So,
I gotta look at bye week. Well, I mean, it doesn't matter, because I can just start whoever I want. And then just bench them whenever.
Just trade them out.
Who's got the easiest schedule? Atlanta. I'm taking Bryce Young. Atlanta, New Orleans, Seattle, Minnesota, Detroit. Yeah, Bryce Young's carrying the offense.
I mean, wait, are they playing at Detroit or?
Let's see. Baltimore, Indy, C.J. Stroud has an easy. I'm gonna say these. Washington has to go through Arizona, Denver, Buffalo. No, Sam Howell's getting clobbered. Garoppolo. All right, it's between. No, don't start him. It's between the rookies. It's between number 1 and number 2.
Who the heck should my kicker be?
One that kicks the ball through the field.
Who's left?
Dicker the kicker.
He's hurt though, or no? The other guy was hurt. Is he even going to start?
He should.
Sort of by average.
Is his kicking battle back on?
Oh god.
Did you sort that thing by average?
Oh. Matt. Chris Boswell. There we go. Problem solved. We score enough to make that. We're good.
Fat Randy.
No, straight up Boswell, because we are not an elite offense, but we don't know what we're doing, so that's perfect for field goals.
I mean, I think you're hot. I think you're hot garbage. So
I just want to show my appreciation to Roth and Rod for still being in chat.
Dicker the kicker.
They literally said that they don't know if he'll be the starter, so I'm like, don't know if I can go with that, right? Because if he's not the starting kicker, then
Who has the better? Bryce Young has Thielen, DJ Chark, Terrence Marshall, Miles Sanders.
Miles Sanders will be fine. That's
Sam Howell, scary Terry.
CJ Stroud has Damon Pierce, who's going to be good. Devin Singletary, who is good. Robert Woods, who can be. Nico Collins, who is good. John Mechie, who is faster than God himself. And Dalton Schultz.
John Mechie is the fastest player in Madden 24, and you cannot tell me I'm wrong.
Like, my strategy has worked out exactly how I want it.
I think I got mostly everyone I wanted. Maybe I wanted a better defense, but I think getting Tyler Algier in the 6th instead of a defense is pretty good.
I'm going to be sitting here jumping between like quarterbacks week in and week out.
Yeah, Jalen Warren in the 8th is a good pick. I like that pick. I really do.
Hey, Ross, I think with your next 2 picks, you should take a kicker. Just so you know, it's a big hint for you.
Dicker the kicker. You're not even going to start. Jake Moody. If Logan Shore takes, all right, we're fine.
Look at you losers taking like Chris Boswell and Jake Moody, Tucker. I'm just saying, you look at starting positions, everything but quarterback. I have probably the best ones.
Let's look at your team again. Let's see here. You do not have the best running back in.
I mean, not okay, but like of consistent, like throughout.
I think Ark is a very good lineup. He's just got to depend on whatever quarterback you guys working out.
Yeah.
Because they're all bad.
Man, taking a quarterback in the 9th, ballsy.
Yes. Yeah. But I mean, I got a number 1 running back, potentially, I'm pretty sure number 1 wide receiver, the number 1 tight end, the number 1 running back for Jacksonville. I've got the best kicker, and I have potentially the best takeaway defense.
Cool. I'm just glad that. So, like, here's the thing. Normally, I reach for like Tucker or Bucker. You know what I mean? Just because I can. I'm glad I didn't do that in a league that's like gonna have so much like depth. You know what I mean? So
which players get hurt week 1? Jefferson.
Patty Mahomes definitely tearing an ACL.
I'm just saying there's one, like, if I could draft 2 running backs, I would not have taken Jalen Hyatt. I would have taken Deuce Vaughn, who's still available. He's going to be the backup to Tony Pollard and get a lot of carries.
Is he, though? Because he can't run between the tackles.
He literally can.
He's 5'4".
Yes. It's called hide the running back.
I still think me getting Kelsey at 8 is just like the funniest thing. That made no sense to me. Like I didn't even like.
I want you to know, Corbin was debating.
Jay Jettis is fine though. We're fine with that.
Yeah, but if he went 1, Corbin was probably going Kelsey.
Yeah, if Roth took Jefferson, it was 100% Kelsey.
I love that we took 2 quarterbacks in.
All right,
4 picks.
Yeah.
All right, Tyler.
Josh Allen, I like because he's got Damian Pierce as his RB1. Is that not like
Greg Joseph?
Greg Joseph. It was him or Cairo Santos, but I'm not sure about.
Where's Roberto Aguayo?
Who?
Dawson Knox as your people not taking tight ends till now. That's awful. I'm looking at the list.
Like when Travis Kelce goes ahead against whoever.
Has Schoenmaker been taken? I don't think so.
So I just realized that we're not all gonna play each other. Though. I just realized that.
No.
I just realized that. That's gonna be like a new one. So how the heck is that gonna work? We have 2.
Don't know.
Yeah.
2 divisions.
Spicy meatball. So who are we taking for our flex?
I know who I would take if I was you.
Ooh. I have several options that are appeasing.
There's this 5'6" munchkin.
He's so far down the list that they don't think he's do
No, he's not. He's literally 3rd for running backs.
Not for me.
Are you talking? Did you do it by projected?
I did. That's what Corbin told me to do. So you taking it by like just overall?
Do it by projected when you're looking at kickers. Everything else don't.
Because like the projected is like this is probably what he's gonna do, but like they take him higher because of the potential to do more.
Right. So yeah,
what even is he for?
I'm pretty sure he's running back 2. I'm pretty sure he's running back.
So I click on him.
It says Rico Dowdle is running back 2, but I think at the end of camp he's going to be running back 2.
Vaughn is essentially a lock for a roster spot, so he may actually see modest playing time in Saturday night's Expedition finale, while Dowdle and Davis likely play out the final chapter of their battle. So maybe he's third string.
But would he be third string, or is that selling fourth string? Because you're saying there's a battle.
I don't know. That's a good point. Yeah. Man said we vibe.
Caught a vibe.
Can we not take Jake? Dude, Roth be taking my picks for real. God.
What?
Took Zay Jones. Dang it.
So what are you looking for? You're looking for a flex,
I'm
right?
looking for the best available flex.
Tank Dell.
Juwan Johnson?
Marvin Mims.
Can't take
Josh
two tight
Downs.
ends.
Romeo Dobbs.
What? I'm
Wait a
not talking
minute.
about tight ends.
Gus Edwards is. I should take Gus Edwards in case J.K. Dobbins gets hurt.
What about Nick Gainwell?
Chuba Hubbard's still there.
Michael Gallup's the third wide receiver. For
I'm gonna have options. I like that. I'm gonna have
Israel Abanaconda.
That man cooked Georgia Tech every single time he played. Cooked.
Like, so I'm looking
Hardman.
specifically at rookies because like these are where
They could break
I just
out.
think,
yeah.
like Tank Dell has showed a lot. Fucking Marvin Mims. That's what I was.
Josh Downs is not a terrible option. Sean Tucker was pleased with his performance.
I think Tank Dell does a lot for the Texans.
If Anthony Richardson is half decent, Josh Downs is like a solid pick, I feel like.
Is he even listed in there? He's not, but he could probably be Alec Pierce. Oh, Israel Abanaconda is behind Dalvin Cook, Brees Hall, Michael Carter. If it wasn't for that, I would say he's good. But
So it's like Josh Downs or Michael Gallup, or I'm thinking of Juwan Johnson would be an interesting one. Marcus Valding Scantling.
A.T. Perry could be something if they used him.
What about MVS? Marquez Valdez Scantling?
Yeah.
I think he's wide receiver 3.
Why is Cody Porter telling me to shut up? Is he even in here?
No. So this is my final pick. Kenneth Gainwell, Clyde Edwards-Helaire, Gus Edwards. So hang on, we're thinking of Gus. All right, I'll just say Clyde Edwards-Helaire, Gus Edwards, Chuba Hubbard, or Josh Downs. Justin Ross is quick too.
I'm just saying that when Michael Thomas goes down, A.T. Perry is going to be the guy in New Orleans.
Give me Josh Downs because I know he's talented. I think, or is it Chuba Hubbard? I don't know.
I would take a wide receiver for you.
Fair enough. We'll take Josh Downs. I think he has a starting job. I'm pretty sure, or he's like wide receiver 3, which is starting in the NFL. We're fine with that. We got
Who took the Cowboys tight end? Where's Ferguson at?
He hasn't been taken. Or no, wait a minute. Darnell Washington might low-key end up being solid for somebody if they still needed one. He just got taken by Jaden Carter.
Oh, yeah, he's the number 1. I'm pretty sure for Cowboys.
Man got a tight end 1 and a halfway decent offense in the 9th.
Yeah,
And got the
that could
Patriots
be.
defense.
But he's got Juju Smith-Schuster.
Yeah, he's quarterback.
He's got 3 Patriots.
Oh, jeez.
I think he's a Patriots fan.
Cooked. So Jacob Ross stopped me from having like the perfect draft because if I could get, I don't know.
Oh my god!
What?
I didn't even notice. Pick 9.
Oh! Why? Oh, wow. Henry Ruggs III sentenced to 3 to 10 years in prison for fatal DUI crash.
Logan Shore just picked a guy who's a
So you ended up with Bryce Young, and then there's been a bunch of auto draft, and Peyton Tullett gonna bring us home. He needs a defense. He literally doesn't have a defense.
If he gets a Giants were a draftable defense to me. So The Lions are a good defense too.
Rams got Aaron Donald always causing havoc, so.
Yeah, but the rest of their defense is buns.
Fair enough.
They got rid of Jalen Ramsey.
Draft Tim Tebow. Tim Tebow. So I'm winning the league though, back to back.
No.
If you go back to back, this is up there with Cootie wrecking the entire field for you.
Remember when Cootie took like a kicker in the 3rd round last year? Like, he did take the Giants defense. We're out of here. We done.
Wild.
Well, 24-man fantasy draft. Goodness gracious. How about that?
I am so disappointed in so many people.
I'm gonna need this to like show me some like projections.
Right. Wait, does it not like automatically end it? How does this work? We just back out now?
I said we just back out.
So wait, it's I think Rod has to like end the draft.
The draft has ended. Good luck, everyone.
Wait, team
matchup.
Joshua Dobbs is trending up.
Yeah, he's trending up because he's probably gonna be the.
I'm projected to win my first match. Let's go.
Wait, where do you go to see matchup?
I just
matchup.
Oh
yeah.
I'm dominating Matt Spalding, baby. Let's go. YJ on top again. Let's go.
What a surprise!
It's got me losing to Jaden Carter by less than a point.
I got 74 points. Who's the most? What's your projected points?
71.65.
Ooh, and you're losing. So he's got a ooh. What's he projected
What's yours?
to do? I'm projected 74-1. So Tua. So my worst, when I could swap out Algier for my flex and Jigba and get another point projection. So there we go.
I am so not looking forward to you saying his name all year.
I'm saying it right, aren't I?
I have no idea, but I just don't enjoy you saying it. It scares me.
Okay. What should I update my team to? I should just do Kelsey at 8. I got Kelsey at 8.
Yeah, I would really like people to update their team names. I actually like Spalding's name, Kenny and the Jets. Logan Short.
All right, so we have been like an hour and a half removed from the race, but we'll be back next Monday night, 8:30 p.m. Eastern for ARS as they head to Richmond next Tuesday night. LSRL, they head to Talladega for their final race in the round of 8. What?
You face me week 13.
Oh. And then next Friday we're off for Labor Day. I'll be in Atlanta watching my team probably lose. Football season is back. Y'all take care.